Head on down the highway, looking for adventure. Colin, you come here and turn this TV off and stuff, please? In whatever comes my way. Colin, I need you, mate. Grannie B, cray in the house. La, la, la. Hi, Nancy. Hang on, I got to fix my live. Hey, Colin. Let me see what is going on here. Got to fix it. Just will make it. Okay, I've got to put it on. It's slower than the dog. Slower than the dog. No live chat replay. Subscribers only. Slow mode is 2 seconds. Troy bus. And there we go. And I'll go to details. Just a minute, guys. Playlist lives only. Lives only. I'll make sure I don't pull the cord out. No, it's not made for kids. Alrighty, save it. I got it. Hello. We got 2 rangers. We got Nancy. We got Animal Lover. Howdy. We got Ariel. What is wrong with my hair? My head needs to be shaved. My hair is falling out like insanity. Hello, my darlings. Good Lord. I need to shave my head. What you doing, Ranger? Oh, it itches. What's up, whoopsie? I see 4 people. 2 people. Got subscriber mode only. So, let me see. Oh, did you just call me? I can't get this volume. You did your work earlier? All right, I can't get my volume to work on my phone. I got to go into settings and see what the crap of rapper. Sounds and happenings. What? What? Keyboard clicks, lock sound system. Hi, Angela. Colin, get in here. I need you to come and turn the TV off. I can't do it and hand me my medicine because I'm sitting here. I can't get my phone, the volume to ring. I don't know what the deal is. Okay. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yeah, we'll have to turn. Like it. Copy and paste it. I'm only going to let a couple people up with this. To hit 100? What do you mean 100, Donna? Give him a medicine over there.
Which one?
Now don't act stupid. Don't come boodle butting around. Need my
Water.
water.
Yes, this is it.
Hang on just a minute. Oh, is that it? That's all we have? I was going to say. Got to take my seizure medicines. Oh, 100 subscribers on Ranger 92308. Now I'm confused, brother. How many channels you got? Hi, Chef. I called you Chef. Michelle. Sorry. I met Michelle and I called her Chef. Sorry. Ranger 92308. Okay, I'm all confused, Ranger. What you talking about, brother? How many channels you got?
12 or 3.
12 or 3?
2 or 5. 7 or 9.
I'm getting watered up for my live. Now get in the other room so you don't make me nervous. I don't want to have the nervous squirts again.
Shelly Boo said she's watching your channel in the private.
Oh, okay. My phone's not ringing or nothing. Okay. Brady, Mike, Team, and Ranger. Holy cow, Michael.
Boom, boom. Oh, man. Where'd my water bottle go?
How you keep track of that? I mean, 3, Mike. 3
oh,
channels.
my gosh.
Okay.
Molly. Molly.
You guys, have I got
I hear it. I hear my water bottle, but I can't find it.
Let me make sure. The heat is killing me. Got it too hot.
Woo! I found my water bottle.
I kind of got a sore throat.
I gotta take a little bit of Tylenol because
Put that heat on.
I feel a small headache coming on, but I'm not trying to get a full one.
I gotta make sure I got. Oh, I like the name of the thing, Granny B and the Cray Cray Bunch in the house.
Mom, there's already somebody called Cray Cray.
Listen here. I'm sending your mother some candy, and you better keep your nasty paws off of it before you get slapped down below.
Even blue. Dang it, Michelle! Why didn't I have you blue, honey child? Okay, Ranger, drop your link, child.
Ranger danger, Ranger danger. Shelly messaged and said she's in the privacy.
The privacy of a principal support of privacy.
She can hear you, but she's like not chatting. She's laying low from a few people.
Why would you be laying low, Shell Bell?
A lot of people are running their mouths about things that should not be ran about. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm just gonna leave it like that.
All right, Michelle, my darling. I turned Michelle. Oh, Michelle.
Anybody want to come up?
Look at that. Michelle, I got her blue in, but she's not showing up blue. Is she showing up blue for you guys?
I'm blue. I don't know. I can't see the regular chat.
Oh, couldn't get into your Google account. But you should still show up blue, right? Oh, you see blue?
I see.
Yeah, I don't see blue, Michelle.
I'm blue. Yabba dee voodoo die. Yabba dee yabba die.
Is she blue? How come it don't show up on mine?
She is blue.
On the other side, on the YouTube side, she says it shows blue, but it doesn't show her name highlighted blue on that on the YouTube side. And you're subscribed because only people can come in.
I'm blue. I'm blue.
That's weird. I got a 2,900 and something odd number watch hours already. I think that's pretty good. It was 3 months. 3 months to 28th of December that I got this channel. That is so weird because when I click back on the YouTube site, it doesn't show any blue. Well, that is just weird. Oh, now it's showing up. Okay, now it's showing up.
Sit down.
Okay, gotcha, girlfriend. Why am I eating these pretzels? You know what they do? The salt.
You ate those this morning. You were talking about. I don't even like pretzels. I don't know why I'm eating them because they just taste stale.
I do like pretzels, but the salt makes my tongue sore. I don't know why I'm eating them. Quite good there. Talking about that pity fat.
I'll put you in 70 positions.
Lots of people have been watching my videos. I'm really surprised.
You look at that ice cream with a ice cream. Look at it.
Those are the old crew. Got to give Brownie a treat.
Ooh, the cheese.
I gotta go get a blood test tomorrow. Yuck, I hate that. Got to go have my old lady blood test. I really am going to shave my hair, though. Time to cut it off real short, and it'll be crazy for like a year. I'm tired of the pink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Every time I shave my head off, though, people ask me, do you have cancer?
Huh.
Hi, Ann Stone. How are you?
God, I should have done that. I like that song.
What? I want to go right off the bat. I don't even want to go, to tell you the truth, if I have to. Hey, Goose Steve.
I should probably turn on my other light so y'all can see me better. Can y'all see me good? Can you see me good?
Take them to the peepers.
Can you see me good?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Because I was too lazy to get up and turn up the other light.
Oh, Kimmy. I forget. I always forget that's you.
And now you're
want to come up, Kimmy? Yeah, I'm making my tongue hurt.
This girl really hits hard with her songs.
Every once in a while, when I play my baby doll again for Christmas, she says something I've never heard her say before. Maybe she is possessed. I'm going to see if I can get her to say, oopsie. We know you're dancing. Hi, Sylvia. It's so cute when she says, I'm a good girl. Listen to her. I don't know if I can get her to say that again. I'm in the dark.
I'm in the dark because I like my feelings to be hidden in the black.
I got my light.
And I'm also too lazy to go turn on the light.
Do you want to come up?
No.
This doll reminds me of my Charlotte so much. Yeah. Listen to her when you feed her.
Alright, I'm gonna go pee, but I'll be right back. And I'm gonna turn on my other. Listen, Linda. Listen.
She sucks her ball.
Listen. I'm gonna go pee, and then I'm gonna turn on my other light.
Oh, Kimmy says, I got some hiccups. Oh, I got to drop the link. That's right. There you go, Kimmy. I know you're a good girl. Hi, Emily. How are ya?
Hello, how are you?
You sound like you got a cold.
I do.
Oh, no.
Hola, ¿cómo está? Estoy bien.
I got a bad cold.
Oh, that's awful. I'm just sitting here playing with my doll.
Cute little doll.
¿Por qué? ¿Por qué?
Come on, Kimmy.
Cute doll.
I like it when she says, I'm
Mi
a good
casa,
girl.
su casa.
Hello, Ken Russell. Watching from Colorado. That's Jovita.
Mi casa, su casa, mi bathroom, me
What's
be
my
right
casa,
back.
su casa, pu casa? What are you trying to speak Spanish on me?
She said she's gotta go to the bathroom.
Mi casa, su casa, mi bathroom, me
Mi
bathroom.
casa. What?
No, mi casa, su casa. My house is your house.
Oh.
¿Por qué? ¿Por qué?
I'm trying to get this baby to say, uh-oh. I love dolls.
I do too. It'd be fun at times.
You guys can all drop your links if you want.
Working. I'll do it when I leave.
What, Emily, honey?
I said I'll have to do it when I leave. But I can't see the chat when I'm up
Yeah,
here.
I got it on subscriber only. I don't know if everybody can see it or not. I've got it on subscriber only. Oh, there's Kimmy Poo. Kimmy Poo. Hi, Kimmy.
Hey, I'm trying to bring the chat up. I can't
never
bring
can
the
remember
chat up.
that. Ann Stone. I could never remember that's you.
It's just showing private chat. It's not showing normal chat.
Yeah, I don't know what happens when I put it on subscriber only. It won't show the chat.
It does on mine. That's weird.
It's that they can't see it, but when I put it on subscriber only, it won't show the.
Yeah, because I do subscriber only. And that's
I wonder
weird.
why mine won't.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hello. All that. There we go.
Let me go back in the settings. Okay, I'll be right back. Hang on.
70s.
Hello, Jeremy.
The settings.
Into YouTube.
Go back
doesn't
to
matter.
your settings.
Can you guys see the other people?
It doesn't matter. Potato, boiled or
doesn't matter.
smashed. They're still
Okay,
delicious.
hang on. I'm gonna go in the settings. Just a second.
You do what you want to do, Noni. I'm here for the long time.
I know, but I've just got it on subscribers only, and people always tell me we can't see the chat.
Not like somebody that in their household doesn't have a second device they can use.
Exactly.
Oh, that's an idea. I didn't think about that. I've got another device I can use.
Okay, let me see.
We're so addicted to phones and tablets nowadays. Everybody's got at least one or two extras.
I have my phone, my computer, and then my iPad down here. So
okay, here's what it says on the here's what it says on customization. Live chat, and live chat replay. That is got the X in it, or the little check mark. Then my participant mode is on subscriber only. My minimum subscribe time is 5 minutes. My slow mode is I've got it set at 2.
Well, that's usually I have that all set like the same. Usually I check off replay, the 2 at the top, and then I do subscriber mode for like any duration, but you can do it forever you want. And that's it. So I don't know. That's weird.
Okay,
maybe
should I turn off live chat and live chat replay? Because they're
I have that on mine.
Okay, because mine's got I've got that marked live chat and live chat replay.
It could be something to do with StreamYard settings, maybe.
I don't know. Let me see.
I don't know. I'm not worried. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I just noticed it was weird. I just never.
Do you have to get in the StreamYards? Where is the settings in StreamYards?
I don't know. I got some kind of bright light coming down here.
It's a halo.
Let me bring up YouTube on my other device.
It's a
Oh well,
halo.
Stop it.
I was trying.
Tina. Okay, hang on. It's
There we go.
Hello, everybody. Hey, Kim. How
Hey,
y'all
Tina.
doing?
Hey, Miss Tina.
let's see. Share, invite. I wonder why. Because I've got everything on. I don't.
Don't worry about it.
Beats me.
Nobody can see. Nobody can see the live. Nobody can see the chat.
Yes, I can see it. I'm totally lying to you.
Huh? Who are you talking about, Stephanie?
It could
Don't
be
I
give me
said
me.
no
yes,
more.
I could. I said yes, I could see it, but I'm totally lying to you.
Oh. I mean, what happened to your halo? It disappeared.
Yeah, I moved it. I moved my thing. Look at it. Here it is. Oh.
I ain't went to heaven yet. I'm still here on earth.
You're like a genie.
I'm still
Like
here
a
on
genie
Earth.
in a bottle. Oh my God! I just saw. I thought I saw a face behind me.
Andy, sharing anybody want one?
You know what? I ain't messing with M&Ms no more. When I want some milk chocolate, I'm gonna just buy milk chocolate chips that you're supposed to put in cookies. Because that hard shell on them M&Ms don't do a thing for me.
I don't know. I tend to like them. I don't buy them that often either. I bought them this time around to hand out to homeless.
I do like those. I do like the M&M peanut butter M&Ms, but I don't like peanut M&Ms in the yellow bag.
I handed out Snickers and Snickers, Milky Ways.
Emily, your hair is so cool looking. I'm letting my hair go back gray. I love Emily's hair, how she's got that gray in the front. I'm going to whack this stuff off. I'm going to let mine. I hate the growing out process. I like my hair this length, but I hate because the only way I can get rid of the pink is to whack it all off. Now, who needs a blue? Joan. Okay, I've got her blue. I think everybody's blue.
I ain't fixing to whack my hair off. Nope.
There's Mikey. I need to cut mine off because I'm tired of dyeing it pink. I'm ready to go back to my gray. Hi, Michael.
Hello. So yes, this is my third channel. When I got Team Ranger and Mike Ranger. Oh, you can say hi if you want. Good
Is that
grief.
Gypsy? Is that Miss Gypsy
No.
being a brat? Or is that
No.
Pagawawa?
That is Pigeon.
Oh, my mom still
Yeah.
got the raw. Okay.
That's Pigeon.
Yeah, oh, they're so sweet. Look at the long haired chihuahua. I mean,
That is
Dodson.
Pigeon. She wants
Yes.
dad, so she's barking.
She wants your
No.
dad or she wants to go out?
No, my dad. She's out. She wants in.
She looks like we used to have a long haired Dodson like that.
But so anywho, yes, this is my third channel. When I was starting up Team Ranger and Mike the Ranger, a lot of people said they wanted me to do the chat stream some more. So I did it on Team Ranger until he got monetized, but then everybody's like, okay, you got that one going. Well, they were talking during the sleep stream, but after about 1 o'clock in the morning, which is 4 a.m. your guys Eastern, I couldn't talk no more. So they wanted more chat streams. So I started up this channel, Ranger, and I usually use it for watching playlists and so forth. Well, then they said, see what you can do on this. Within a matter of 2 months, I have over 1,000 hours.
Sweet.
So
I'm coming up on my almost up on my 4,000 watts. Well, 2,900 and almost 3,000. Almost 3,000.
they're still going to Mike the Rangers. They're still going to Team Rangers, but now they're also coming to this Ranger, and it's like, why not keep it going if I already got 1,000 watch hours?
Yeah, if I get monetized on this channel, I can't do the monetization until I'm completely done with the paying for our I've said it a million times, paying for our bankruptcy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I can't make I make what I make with disability, and then I can't make over $100 with
Oh, wow.
I can't make no hundred more bucks. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So if I do that, and I would happen to do that, even if it's over a couple months or 3 months, and I just made $100, I can't do that. I can't have that extra $100.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
I can't have it right now. I can't, because when you file bankruptcy, you can only make so much money. It's really crazy, and I can't even have that. So I'll wait, and I got about how many years we got left to pay on it, Colin? What's my freaking medical bills? So don't ever think they can't sue you for your medical bills, because they can.
Right.
Hi, Prince Daniel. So that played part in me delete my other channel, which I could care less. People are like, why would you delete that if you work so hard? I said, what's the big deal? I'll probably shave my head within the next week. What's the big deal? It's just hair.
Right.
I don't get
I
no
would have
personal
suggested turning off super chats and that, but yeah. But that's okay, because you got most of the people back here anyway, the loyal ones.
Yeah, on that 45%, unless you're getting constant super chats, that 45% is ridiculous.
Right.
Every time you give somebody $20 in a super chat, they get $11 of it. I was like, oh my God, you only get $11. I was like, I gave that to Brenda for Christmas. I don't know what I was thinking. I knew they would take, but I was thinking it was 30% or 35%, but it's actually 45.
Yep.
So that 20 I gave her she only got $11 of it. Like, man.
Right.
That sucks. But they're making a killing off of us. Watch me get buffered for saying that. Sometimes when you buffer, guys, it's not your internet messing up. It's your YouTube buffering what you're saying, what you're talking about.
Yep, and they do.
They do that to me a lot. I've noticed, like,
just like when you said that guy's name the other day.
Yeah, it started buffering.
Oh, by the way, before I forget, I want to tell Stephanie and you and everybody else that did it, that channel was taken down. Thank you, ladies, so much.
Woo! Sweet.
So thank you.
Did they find out who was doing it?
No, and that's the thing is that YouTube won't. Sorry, I'd have to say this. They won't cooperate with law enforcement because they tried.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
You know, they had everything ready to go figure out who this was, and they said, sorry, we're not cooperating.
Some sleepy music.
Sleepy music box.
I know, that's some sleepy music.
You know.
I watched a video on
wind chimes.
Yep.
Who's wind chimes? It sounds like a haunted.
No, it's just wind chimes. I'm sitting outside in the back patio.
Oh, I thought it was like a haunted.
I thought someone was trying to put me to sleep. I'm like, I'm not ready for bed.
Look at this little hamster's little legs. Wait.
Let me see.
No, you were asking about the Pugawawa.
He's just going.
I'm Pixie Poo.
Oh my God, my heart is so cute.
What, honey?
You close shot. There's Pixie Poo. Pugawawa.
Yeah, hi, baby. Look just like my
Pugawawa.
Oh, there he is. Hi, baby.
How cute is that?
That's a rat, Kimmy.
Look at them all.
With
them with a little bear.
That's my Pugawawa.
Huh. Pug.
Anyway, look at what I'm making. Making another beanie with heart beads.
See? Tina.
That's beautiful.
Tina.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
She is a pug with the chihuahua head.
Hmm?
That's why I call her Pugawawa.
What kind of yarn is it, Kimmy?
It is
Oh, it's so sweet.
My little girl.
It's Premier puzzle or no Premier puzzle. Premier just some kind of sparkly puzzle or sparkly yarn from Premier. It's just a 4-weight. I got it from a dollar store actually a while ago.
Well, I'm gonna let you ladies chat. I know the chimes are driving me crazy, and I'm gonna go back in and chat with you.
Oh no, we just thought that oh, that's cute, Kimmy. That is very cute. We just thought we was having a haunted music box.
Wait,
yeah, that's gorgeous.
But yeah, this one's actually, I don't know if I'm going to keep this one or give it away.
Nope, we actually got 40 to 60 mile an hour winds out here. That's why they're going so
Holy
crazy.
cow! You got a bunch of snow too, didn't you, Mike?
Yes, we did.
How much you got?
I'm literally
We
the
had a
only one
flip, but
without
it
snow.
melted off. But now it's just crazy weather up here.
Come
All we got, it
on.
looks like somebody went out there and spread powdered sugar on the.
Can
on
somebody
the-
else live in Florida so I don't feel left out about no snow?
Well, we haven't had a good. We've had snow, a lot of snow, and a lot of ice.
You know what I
But
had?
We've
People
always
back
had
out because of heat strokes.
we've always had a lot of snow, but since about the past last year we got 6 inches in one day. I know we got more snow. Kim said, God, don't you remember all the snow we got last year? I said, nope, because I can't remember it. But we used to have snow as soon as in 2011, we had a big snow. We got like 2 feet in one night.
Well, what's crazy about this, Noni, is we're at between 650 and 750 feet, depending on who you ask. To
Right.
get a foot of snow at that height, 700 feet above snow level is crazy.
Yeah, we used to we get snow every year, but now we're supposed to, it says right here that we're going to get another snowstorm. KY3 is my local news station. More cold and snow possible this week. But it's just so weird because it's not like it used to be. I mean, in 2011 is when it started tapering off. I mean, we were so used to having snow all winter long. Starting after Halloween, just snow all the time. And then in 2011 is when it started tapering off for us. And we're not considered a southern state. We're Missouri. If you guys look at the map, you see where Missouri's at, right smack dab in the middle.
No, I'm laughing because you called her, and I'm gonna show you something. She's supposed to be my mom's dog, but don't tell her that.
Look at Wawa, look at puggy girl. Look at her.
Humpagawawa.
Looks
She's
just
supposed
like
to be my mom's, but she's up in my lap. Wherever I go, she follows me.
Oh gosh, it is 10 degrees here right now in Missouri.
It is 36 right now here.
Oh, you got summertime compared to us. We got oh my God, it's going to be below 0 in the morning. Oh, tomorrow's going to be 30. Tomorrow's going to be 39. Ooh, Thursday we got a chance
got
of
this
6 inches
as
of
a
snow.
news warning.
6 inches of snow on
real
Thursday for us and 19 degrees during the daytime. That'd be interesting.
A real tragedy. States are hoarding $5.2 billion in welfare funds, even as the need for aid grows.
Who's doing that?
The states are
Well, that sucks.
hoarding that much money.
I only get $205 a month Social Security, and that makes me mad because I'm on full SSDI. But that's because I get a teacher's pension when I turn a certain age, and when you do that, they don't give you your full. If you have to have disability early, it won't give it to you until. Here comes our second surge of cold air, bringing very fluffy and flurrious. What the crap is that? Snow. Give me all the snow. I want all the snow. Hello, Fish Ranch Home. How are you? A little bit Elias. Hello, my darling. How are you doing?
Welcome in.
I think I got everybody. I don't. Can everybody see the chat yet?
No, I can't.
What the tarnation is going on? Is this something to do with StreamYards, Mikey?
I'm thinking it is because it won't show the regular chat. It's just showing private chat.
So if I tell everybody to drop their links, nobody can see it anyway. Wait, here's settings.
Not
What
up
does
here
that
we
say?
can't, but down there they can.
Yeah.
Shift videos for comments, audio avatars, automatic. That's general. Probably push something to knock your out. Hang on a second. I'm gonna push general, virtual background.
But yeah, that's weird that you can't see the chat up here.
I'll try this. Hey Google.
I'm trying to get it to work here. Let's see.
So I'm gonna hop down in the group and I will see you up in the chat.
Okay,
Love you,
honey.
ladies, and I'll see you later.
Love you, darling.
See ya.
I'm trying to figure this out. Here we go. Let's see. Well, intonation is going on here. God, my hair is just plumb whack. That's what happens when you wash your hair and you don't brush it. It needs cut off. Plumb whack. Well, I just don't know. So, well, I'm turning people blue, but I don't know if you guys can see that. No. Let me see. Huh. Weird. Yeah, everybody's blue. Weird. Weird. So how was everybody's New Year's Eve or New Year's Day and whatever it is and whatever holiday we just celebrated? I don't even know. I'm so burnt out. Totally. Push Ranch says they're on SSI.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not showing anything even for
Wonder why it won't show. I mean, on the YouTube side, I guess it's completely different. Settings, private chat, brand. What's that? Create a brand. I don't have no brand. Somebody asked me what my channel was about, and I said, I don't know. It sucks. Whose live was that, Stephanie?
That was just Brenda's just a few
I
minutes
was gonna
ago.
bring it up. The YouTube
People
side.
come in and they say, oh, can you tell us about your channel and what you expect for the new year? I said, I don't expect nothing. My channel sucks. I'm just here to, you know me, I'm just here to have a good time.
You're so funny.
Jane says, you're funny. I'm just crazy, Jane. I'm just an old pink-haired crazy lady. I'm just too easy going for my own good, I guess. Of course, my family did see the wrath of me today. Oh my God. I was in the shower and I was throwing a temper tantrum like you never seen before in your life. They better be glad I was in that shower because I would have beat them half to death. Oh. What you doing up there?
Doing whatever I want to do whenever I want to do it.
Well, excuse me, Miss Missy. Stephanie's sending me a beautiful crochet bag. I already got one out of her.
Candy. And some candy, and I'm gonna slap Colin across the face if he touches it.
I've already got one out of her. Now I've got her to send me another one. Work it, Granny, work it, Granny, work it.
I send to you because I love you. I send to nobody else because I don't care about nobody else. I'm just kidding. I care about a lot of people.
I'm sending to you because I love you.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, her so sweet little girl. My belly itches.
I associate with people who associate with me, and if they don't associate with me, then I don't bother being in their lives because then they're just gonna think, oh, it's just another person coming in my life that I can just pawn myself off of and mooch myself off of. No, thank you. I ain't your bank teller. Go home. Get a job.
I guess she told us, didn't she?
I did.
Oh my God.
For you, I give the world. For my ex, I give her nothing except for the trash bag.
Put a paper sack over her head. Everybody perk up. Everybody have fun. Everybody's
That's
wore out.
what I say friends with my exes, but that's just me.
See? Oh,
Why
no,
make
I
fun of
finished
me?
Wentworth. I finished it.
Did you finish it?
I finally
Oh my
did.
God. You guys, have you guys seen that 1883? So, of course, I like Westerns. But it's on
18 who?
Paramount. It's called 1883. It's like a Western.
No.
But it's got Sam Elliott in it. God, he's like 100 years old. Well, he's like 78. That poor guy can't even
Oh,
hardly
I
walk.
feel like my ex is gonna text me. My neck is getting a crink in it.
Got Tim McGraw, Faith Hill, their real daughter in real life. It's really good.
You look like you could go to sleep, Emily.
I could.
I
I
watched
really could.
I watched a spirit ghost investigation today. Of this one
Mommy, you're
cemetery.
kicking me, bro.
This cemetery in London, England. Oh my god, it was so freaking cool.
You know what would make me better? Some gummy bears.
You know what make me better? I'm about to take up drinking.
Listen, you can't say gummy bears. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming.
I'll be eating my gummy bears. I'll save them for the show.
I got a big thing of them. I don't even know how much they cost.
Oh god, I wish I had my hooks over here that I got in the mail, Kimmy.
Hmm?
So I can show you my hooks that I got. This is a hook
See?
I got, and this is just a plain old my Ami hook and my
Did you
my
get an
hook.
Ami?
Yes, I got an Ami, and I got a
It can go in your new bag.
yep, and I got the I got a tulip. I told Colin
I hope
wanted
that's a
I
good
like
color.
tulip.
That
yeah, I love that color. I got the
what was that or mustard jello? I'm like, you can probably see blood on mustard jello because she hits Father Dick with them. So I'm not gonna get her that color.
okay, Kimmy, I got this hook, and you've probably seen these before. They're like the boy hooks, but they're rubbery. Well, this one's not rubbery. It's the ergonomic. It's hard plastic.
You know you're on mute, Tina.
See the pretty
okay.
color? Can you see that?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's got like a pink swirl through it. Ooh.
Yeah, it's like a pink swirl. It looks
I
like
think
candy, but
Tina's
it's just a
frozen up
boy
there.
hook, and it's
Yeah.
made like the rubber ones, but it's hard. It's not like
It's
that
like
rubber.
resin. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like resin. It almost looks like with the swirl, like people.
I like
You know,
that.
now they're making
Like watery
crochet.
colors.
I got this one. I got one. I got a. This one's a J. I
Oh,
got
I'm
an
using
I.
my Ami right now. I'm using my silver one. Oh, where am
Do you
I?
want a bite?
Yeah,
Here.
mine is kind of a peachy color. It's over there. I can't show it, but I got.
No, you don't
I
want one.
I bought
Give me
that one for myself,
I'll
and then I picked out
Yeah.
a bunch of different just hooks that I wanted.
I
Colin
like
got
that
me.
one. I like the pink.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
really
actually go
like-
get some clay and try to do a couple of my
But
own.
they actually, you know how we made the acrylic or the hooks? They're actually selling hooks that are made like that. Companies are and makes it look just like what people made. I was like, you got to be freaking kidding me. Just like when I went to Walmart one day and I go back in the baby stuff and they've got crochet hats and clothes. And I'm like, what is like
clothes.
They're made, yeah, baby clothes that are crocheted. They're made by a machine, but like the stuff that we've been making and the hats and stuff, I'm like, this is really beginning to make me mad
Yeah, really.
because it looks like the stuff that we make. Why are they? But this hook is so comfortable, but it's not rubber, it's hard.
Yeah.
And then I got the Ami hook, and then I got tulip, that boy hook that looks like a furl.
Do you like the Ami hook? Do you like it or
Oh
not?
my god, yes, I love it.
Do you? Good. I'm so glad because I know that you are set in the what you like and the way that you.
Yeah, I love
crochet.
it. I love them. I'm getting to the point. The other day I crocheted with a regular boy hook without
Ooh, that's
anything on the
mango.
handle, and I could not hardly maneuver that hook
No.
after doing them so long with the ergonomic handles.
Yeah.
Just the plain old hook, I couldn't hardly do it. And then I hi Callie King.
Hi, whoever's down there. I'm eating gummy bears. And I'm not looking at my
Jason says
chat
as long
right
as they're
now.
not Colorado gummy bears off. But I
don't know.
got a
I don't know
doily.
what these are from Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, I want that piggy bank. Look at that. Did that cost $10?
I don't know. I honestly just went and I said I want this. I looked around. I said this looks good, and I got me a couple of those sticks, and then my dad a butter beer, and then myself a cream soda.
Because that's what I was going to tell you.
It
That's
came
what
to $18.
my niece, my mother-in-law got my niece a gummy bear like that. Bank for
Alexa,
Christmas.
how much does a gummy bear container with a piggy bank cost at
Oh, there's
Cracker
somebody in my
Barrel?
basement. I just seen him pop up. Hang on, I'm sorry.
One moment.
It's Emily.
The price
No,
for gummy
Emily's
bear
already up
container
there.
with a piggy bank that I found ranges roughly from
Hey,
12.
Emily, there's two of you down there.
Alexa, stop.
That is
I don't
wild.
know what it's doing. It's crazy. I don't know
Okay,
what's doing.
hang on. Yeah, there's like 2
Leave.
of you down there.
Let me leave.
I don't know.
Hang on.
I don't know, Noni, but these gummy bears, they come with them. Wow.
I'm gonna have to turn it off.
Fruxy.
Too sexy for my clothes.
Lord Jesus. Somebody's got me on echoing.
It's getting hot in here.
It's getting hot in here. We were talking about today, this morning? Oh, God, Kim, you should have been on my live this morning. Oh, my God. I had an accident bad, didn't I, Stephanie?
Hey, Noni. Shelly changed her name to just Shelly.
Hi, Jane. How are you, my darling?
Okay.
Hello. Welcome.
Hey,
I
Jane.
follow Kim wherever she goes.
I don't think I know you, but hello.
That's okay. Yeah, she asked me where I was. She goes, "Give me the link." I was like, "I don't know, I can't." And then I figured it out.
I don't know
was
where
like,
I am. I'm lost in the woods.
Now,
I'm
this
just
morning
eating
I
gummy
got real
bears.
upset, and I had an accident, and I couldn't get out of my chair, and it was just like, oh, my God, very bad.
Yeah.
And so I had to go hop in the shower, and oh, my Lord, Kim and Colin got the wrath of Granny. I was madder than a wet hornet, or a wet hen, or a wet what?
A wet whatever.
Wet something. Hi, Diana. I was madder than a wet something or
I
other
can't
in
see
a
the chat.
something.
Hi, Diana.
I think your gummy bears that are getting sent to you, Noni, I think they're all red and green ones for Christmas.
Oh, you just have private chat. You don't have chat.
I can't figure that out. I can't figure
Yeah,
it
she
out.
can't figure it out.
I
You
got
gotta go
mango in there
to the configuration.
Jane, I ain't that
No.
smart. I can't configure
Not
nothing.
in YouTube because we already tried that. There's nothing there.
No,
in YouTube.
Yeah, I
no.
done
It's
it
the
in-
She
I
gotta
done
go
it
in the
in the-
configuration of screen.
Thank you, Diana.
Screen.
Hi,
Oh,
Shelly.
see?
Screen
Okay,
yard.
wait a minute, Miss Jane. Okay,
She knows.
I've done
I
it on
don't.
YouTube, but I don't know what to do on StreamYard.
Yeah.
Thank you, Diana, my darling. Diana, have I got you blue?
When you about to next time you do a
StreamYard?
live stream, you choose the configuration of your live stream. Right now, is over. Right now, it's when you start your next one or when you get out.
Because like I was on the StreamYard. Okay, like when I go back to the, okay, because of course that's YouTube though. I've got live chat replay, but when I come up on StreamYard, oh, you have to do it right when you type in StreamYard and pull it up. Oh. So you guys can't see anybody down in the live chat. Miss Southern Bell's laughing at me. Miss Southern Bell, you want to come up here, honey, and join the crazy crew?
Noni, you should have told me you wanted a piggy bank. I was on Amazon earlier.
Honey, listen. You just don't fret none. I got piggy banks. I got coffee cans.
You
with
don't
holes
have
in the
a
lid.
gummy
I
bear
haven't-
piggy bank, thank you.
No, and I'll tell you what, somebody took off with my Care Bear piggy bank because I can't find it no place. And if my husband, you know what, you got to watch him. One of the nieces or nephew's birthday come up and he'll steal out of my toys. He'll steal my toys and give to them brats. I'm like, you leave my toys alone.
Not working right.
Is Emily back? There we go.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I ain't got no answers.
How
No, go ahead.
many of you, when was signing up for the StreamYard, actually read the instructions?
I don't read no
Because sometimes I
instructions.
think people go next, and they don't really read.
Stephanie, where'd you go? I don't read nothing. I don't
Did
even
you follow the tutorial?
No, I don't
She
watch
fell out
no
the window.
tutorials.
No.
The only kind of tutorials I watch is crochet tutorials, and I half the time don't pay attention to them.
No.
I will put shelves together, and I don't pay attention to the directions. However they turn
Then-
out is.
Then
No,
you have
I'm
extra pieces, and you go, "Oh, I'm gonna make a little robot now."
Well, if there's any extra pieces when I'm putting like a shelf together, those are weapons to hit my husband with.
Just like that blue vase that you hit him with, and then you called me up and you said, I hit my husband with the blue vase.
Yep. Just
I
like
think that was
Colin.
funny
Wow.
too, because he
Just
ran
like
through
Colin.
crying.
Stephanie, play that video of Colin shooting the candy cane gun.
Alexa, open YouTube.
Woman, you're
Oh my
too
God, you guys
violent.
had to.
I had to be
Nobody,
the blue
Yeah, I
one.
just want to come back on and say
nobody
hi.
gets that
Bye.
video.
I'm gonna get off here.
Nobody. Where you going, Emily? You keep your butt up here. Nobody gets that video. Nobody laughs. Colin is pulling a candy cane full of candy out of his pocket. He's acting like Clint Eastwood, and I'm playing the good, the bad, and the ugly song. He's going to pull like the hammer back. When he does, I had opened up the candy. The whole end flies off, and the Skittles come flying at me. I just got dived. Just got shot with Skittles. Oh, well, who fell out? Emily just falls right out. Emily,
You're so funny.
Miss Annabelle, get up here, girl. And then that new video that I posted about the pilot, I don't know why it came up plays 3 times. I don't know what happened with that.
I want to show you
But I don't know.
something.
But
See what you guys
Stephanie,
like.
who was
This
it?
is-
Who was it that asked me what I expected from my channel in the new year? I wish I could remember who said that.
I don't know. All I know is they said, no, they said, Granny, what do you expect for your channel? And you go, well, I don't know. It's just stupid.
You're
I
so
said my
funny.
channel's stupid and it sucks.
This is your pilot. Set your arses down,
Google.
put your seatbelts on, and everybody
Turn off the
be quiet.
lights.
We're getting ready to take off.
Yeah, show that
Thank
one,
you,
Steph.
and have a
I
great
thought that
flight.
was pretty funny.
This is your
We're
pilot.
getting ready
Set
for
your arses
takeoff.
down, put your seatbelts on, and everybody be quiet. We're getting ready to take off. This is your pilot. Set your arses down, put your seatbelts on, and everybody be quiet. We're getting ready to take off. Thank you, and have a great flight.
Right on, Noni. That is so cute.
Oh, that's
Look
pretty.
at that.
That's pretty, Jane. Ooh, that is
Ooh,
cool. Did
I
you
like
make
that.
that? Did you
Here
make
you
it?
go,
No.
Noni. Here you
I
go,
always
Noni.
turn on the lights.
Oh,
I
Colin,
got
when he
it
goes,
on
here we
Amazon.
go.
I don't go to the store. And
Your laugh
Okay.
gets me every
Did
time.
you
That
get
is
it?
really pretty, Jane. I like that.
Jane,
Well,
that
I
is
wanted to
valuable.
buy candle
Yeah.
for my dog because I like to lighten up a candle
A
when my
candle
animals
for
pass
your
away. And
dog.
I couldn't,
What you?
I didn't want to go to the store, especially with the excessive
Miss Annabelle,
return
come
of
up here.
gifts.
No, wait a minute,
Gifts
Jane.
that
You
people
want?
didn't really want it, but they received. And
I see
Yeah.
your
this one
keypad
was
up
the
there,
only
Jane.
one that would arrive in time. So it's solar,
Yeah.
but it's
Oh
so
yeah.
beautiful. And I leave it over here.
Goody, goody,
in the-
goody. Together forever.
Um,
I'm playing the shorts.
Oops.
I put my solar lights all outside because they wouldn't light up here in the window,
I loved
and they're all
it.
I
frozen.
like them.
I
Oh
thought it was
God,
so
there goes the
pretty.
helicopter.
I was,
There goes the helicopter
and even
from
better
the hospital.
yet,
They're flying somebody
Oh,
else.
two
Alexa,
of them,
go home.
That's beautiful.
for $11.
Yeah, it's not bad.
You're kidding me. Well,
Kid
that's a
you
bargain.
not. And they last all
But
night.
did you say, Jane? But did you say you was buying a candle for your dog?
Yes.
Did you? What you gonna catch
My
your
dog
dog square
passed
on fire to
away.
give your dog a candle?
My dog passed away. And when my animals pass away,
a memory candle.
I
Okay.
come home, put the photo, do the whole ceremony. And,
Aw.
and I feel like the minute the candle is totally burnt,
Yeah,
they reach the other side of the bridge.
on the
There
other
you
In my
go.
side of the
mind.
little dog, on the Rainbow Bridge. I see your
Actually,
oh,
I have a huge candle in my bathroom, and it's there. I've never seen a candle burn so slowly. I was like, "Oh my goodness, Haley, you're running forever."
well, I have all these battery operated candles because I have a tendency to catch curtains and stuff on fire and my hair and
Just like you did with those beans.
oh God, yes, I
Oh
catch
God.
things on fire. And my husband said to me the other day, "Oh my God, you got those candles too close to the ceiling." I said, "You dork! They're battery operated. Shut up." Because they're up above my television. He thought I had real candles on. What does he know? He don't know nothing. I thought he was out there.
I wasn't allowed to have candles for 19 years or so. Because I almost set my house on fire twice.
Oh my gosh. I got my
So now
kitchen in
my candles
2007.
have to be in a container.
Right. In 2007, I caught my kitchen cabinets on fire. We'd had a big ice storm. All the power was out. I stayed in this house for a solid 5 days with no heat. And it was like 10, 12, 15 degrees. I had to send my husband and my son off, but I was not going to go stay at my mother-in-law's house to keep warm. I will wrap up like a big burrito or something. But
Wow.
anyway, I was still working on my crafts at the time. I was making primitive rag dolls, and you have to paint them with the shellac, and then they look like they've been drugged through the mud. But I sold them really good for like $75 on eBay. Did a real good business with those dolls. But I had a candle one night, and I had it sitting on the cabinet, and like a dummy, I didn't think about how heat rises. Had it sitting on my countertop, and the cabinet was above that, and all of a sudden I smelt something burning like fire. I thought, man, there's a fire. My brother-in-law and sister-in-law must be outside with a campfire. That heat was rising and it was smoldering. I looked in opened up my cabinet and smoke came out, and I thought, oh my god. So I just grabbed the hose from the sink and I just started squirting the whole cabinet. But there's
Squirting
still,
everywhere.
I had
When I
it.
was
It was
first
smoldering.
married, so we
I'm
bought
glad I
our
didn't go to
first
bed.
house on our second year married. And so my husband said, let's celebrate. Let's have fries. But we didn't want to go to the store. So I started frying. I didn't have a frying pan, electric fryer. So I put it in the pan. And when I put the the fries,
Oh yeah.
my whole life I cooked with gas. So usually with gas, you pour water, voila, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
over. Well, electric's not like that. I put water and went boom.
Yep.
My face was black. The alarm
My
went off.
face went black.
My kitty cat that was about less than 6 months was running back and forth like I was coming upon us, running back and forth, and the alarm beep 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 beep. My brand new kitchen of my first day got black
Oh my gosh.
with
That sounds
smoke.
like that sounds like something
Didn't
I would do.
burn.
Miss
That's
Annabelle
why.
said she don't burn candles unless she has a reason. Well, Miss Annabelle, I think that you need to grab that link-a-dink and come up here and tell us what the reason is for you if you would be burning candles, girl.
Hey, Miss Southern
But you
Belle.
know what is the worst part? 10 years later, I bought a new house, another house, and I did the same crap. But this time, when the flames went, my husband has a huge.
Jay's
Yeah.
a pyromaniac and she didn't even know it. Girl.
I am. On my third house, when he said, let's buy fries,
Uh-oh.
let's
Third
go
house.
have fries, I looked at him. Are you out of your mind, right? You're kidding me, right?
You're a little pyro.
But I am a little bit of. You gotta admit the flames are beautiful, and this fire is alive. And if
Oh, no.
yarn make you angry, you toss in a fireplace. If it is acrylic, makes all kind of different flames, bluish,
Yeah.
pinkish, clogs the chimney. Cost 2,000 to unclog the chimney. Totally worth it.
You want to hear how stupid my kids are? Uh, my sons, and they had a friend over. I told them to take the trash out. Now we can burn. This was years ago. We could burn trash, certain only paper trash on our property because we're out in the country, but we own the property. But for the atmosphere, the paper's not as serious as other stuff, plastic and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, they took the trash out, but they took all the trash out. They took the recyclable stuff out and burned it all. And they were out there and they weren't coming back. And I thought, oh my God, what is going on? They were out there over all this toxic stuff, roasting marshmallows
Awesome.
and eating them. And I'm like, okay, one of my kids was 16. The other one was 7. And the other boy was probably 16 or 17. I'm like, how stupid are you? You're probably all going to die because you roasted those marshmallows over all them dangerous chemicals. They stayed up all night because they were afraid that if they went to sleep, they would die in their sleep.
You scared the crap out of them, didn't you?
Scared with the fear in them.
Hi, Connie. How are you, sweetheart?
But you know what? I bet their kids were not going to be able to experience those kind of things because I remember me and my brothers, we used to do all kind of crap. The kids nowadays wouldn't have a chance to do it. It was fun. It causes scars and a lot of blood. We used to play cowboys and Indians or whatever it's called back when, bad guys and sheriff. I don't even know why we played that. We were in Brazil. We didn't have sheriffs in Brazil. But I know that, I mean, how you call that thing that you get the rock and you stretch the rubber? Sling? I think it's a sling. So that's how we used to play. I just know that I have a scar up to today on my head. My mom, imagine my mom come home and I'm like that lady from Carrie with blood, my whole face covered in blood. My mom look at me. Oh my gosh, I wonder how my mom is still alive. I wonder how my mom never had a heart attack and died when she came home and one of us were injured.
No,
It
I
was
know.
fun. Good stories to tell.
Hmm. My mom was the same. I always wondered, like, how where'd Noni go?
I don't know. She left.
Well,
Oh well, she'll be back.
I do not know. I think we were like so crazy. Oh my gosh, we were crazy. And I was the only girl. I just had brothers, and all my cousins were out. That's looking good. Is it with the heart? Yes.
Yeah.
Have
Look
a
at Miss
heart.
Tina. Look, Miss Tina, I'm making a beanie with beads around it. Is she muted?
yeah,
Hello?
she's been muted.
Yeah, I hear y'all. What's up? What you talking about? What's going on?
Look, I'm making a beanie with beads around it.
Ah, a beanie.
Yeah, like a
Looks
hat.
gorgeous.
Like this one here. With the
Oh,
beads.
okay.
I want
Oh,
the
okay.
pattern. I
Yeah.
want the pattern.
Wow, okay.
I
Just
already
wanted to
have the
show ya.
pattern.
All right. That'll work. I ain't never seen that. I got a design of a cow that I'm going to do. Is Nani Mae still with us?
She'll
No,
be
she
right
knocked
back.
out.
Still with us? Huh?
No, she'll come back.
I love her
Oh,
pillow.
okay.
Super chat me.
Oh, okay.
Did you embroider your pillow, Tina? Or did you paint?
Huh?
Super chat. Did you embroider or did you paint?
She doesn't
I
embroidery.
embroidered it. I embroidered it.
That's super cool.
Isn't it? She's so good at it.
Just for that, she deserved the super chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She does.
Yo,
You
kid.
know, I always see these people making those pillows and they crochet with more than one color and they do the subscribe pillow. I always wanted to have one of those pillows.
That's
I
it
think they're
right
so
here,
cool.
y'all.
Also, you crochet and then embroider. Wow. Woman is talented.
Oh,
I love
cool.
that collar that she's wearing, but I look so ugly with that collar.
I like that.
I
Nice.
That's
look
why
with that kind of
I
yellow. I look like
had my
Mary
sound off
Kay.
because my whole family here. Yeah, I didn't want a lot.
Good stuff.
Yeah, we a little noisy and I didn't want no trouble with nobody.
That's the best way.
Okay.
That's the best way.
Hot inherited.
There is nothing worse like when you go to a family and everybody's like a statue. You just hear people breathing.
We don't have
That's how
anybody
it
here
was
with
when
We
my
just have-
husband had family. My husband had a family, and we used to go to their house, and that's how it was. They were all they are Scandinavian with Scottish. They eat.
There's
You just hear
Noni.
somebody chewing. They stand around. Nobody's
Hello,
talking.
did you miss
It's
me?
just breathing.
Yes,
My
we
cord.
did.
My cord
What'd you
fell
do?
out of the laptop. Again.
To me, it was like a nightmare. So I like it. I like when I go to people's house when I used to, and the family is loud and everybody's joking, everybody's playing, and everybody's talking.
Hmm.
It's so alive. But
Yeah.
when you go to somebody's house and everybody's like this,
Yeah. We don't even have get-togethers anymore since my mom passed. Nobody ever gets together anymore. It's like if that one person in the family leaves, the one that held it all together, it falls apart.
Yep, that's like it is with us too. We
That's
don't
what
get
happened with
we don't
mine.
you
we
know,
have to
I
be
don't see
sick.
my mom has been 16 years. It was a long
Anyway, I'm
time.
back. I cannot
You're
drop the
Yeah,
link.
where
back.
were you? I was like, where did she go?
My
She
cord
just
fell out of my laptop. This laptop that I have is let me see.
I'll be right back.
You said the
12.
corn
Wrong
fell
one.
It's
off
11
your
years
Come
old.
here.
laptop?
My laptop is 11 years old. It doesn't have a battery because the battery died very long ago. And the laptop is so old that you can't get a. My son put Windows 10 on it. He was able to put Windows 10 on it, but it is so old that they don't make a battery for it anymore. And it's like,
Oh, you can buy on eBay.
well, I can't afford to buy one right now because my family and I had to file bankruptcy last 2 years ago for medical
Uh,
bills, so we can't get any credit or anything right now.
I
So
didn't file bankrupt, but I was on near. And then it's kind of weird when crap hit the fan, like everything else start going
yeah,
down. It's like when it
yeah,
rain, it pours. I was
yep.
sick. I was 2 years and a half waiting for disability. I had $20 a week to buy food,
Well,
and
I
it was
got to
horrible.
really. It's really hard on us because we can't make my husband. We can't make a. We can only make a very very small amount of money. It's really crazy. It was either that or they take our home and stuff. So my
I
husband had to
understand.
get a job and make less money. It's so crazy. They wanted 104. They said we owed them. The hospital said we owed them $114,000. Turn us into a collection agency. Everybody else knows the story, but I'll just tell as quick as I can. So we got to finally, after they threatened us, they're taking our home away. They're putting a lien on our property. They're doing this. They're doing that. We live in a 4-room mobile home. Okay, small as you can be. When the people came out to our praise our home, we have the only thing we have that's worth anything is our 12 acres that was gifted to us from my in-laws. They gave it to us early. That's what saved our butts because it was gifted to us from them. Because if we would have bought it ourselves, they would have took it from us. But anyway, yeah,
It is hard, and
it's really
it's
hard.
hard
And when
when
you
you have to cut everything because of medical bills. I was with
yeah,
150,000 medical bills, and I think for the
me
last
too.
15 years, all I do is paying medical bills. And when it got to 40,000,
Oh,
from 150 to 45,000,
yeah.
I got sick. I went blind. I my all my illnesses went out of whack, and then the credit cards. I told my husband not to put in a credit card. Does people listen to me? No. Then
Well, a
everything
lot of people
out
have
of
to turn to credit cards because they're getting hit up from collection agencies for medical bills. We didn't, but the thing is, we didn't have no credit cards. All of our debt was from medical bills, and it mostly mine. hundred and fourteen thousand
I
dollars.
know.
We got a good lawyer. She went through that with us. I mean, we thought we were good. It was my first year on YouTube when I had the other channel. I almost lost my mind. My husband did. We were all just sick from it. But we finally got a good lawyer, and she went through all that paperwork. You know what we really owed the hospital? Only
Mm,
$20,000.
I believe
They
it was a
sold that
late
hospital
fee.
sold our medical bills to a collection agency, and they hiked that up that much. We filed civil suits. We filed every kind of suit we could against that collection agency, and thank the Lord that we got that good lawyer, and she got it down to 20,000. So we're having to pay $500, a little over $500 a month for 4 years, and we're on our second. I think we're on our second year, but we can only bring in so much money I mean, it's put us below poverty level that we're living on right now. My husband's working at Walmart, and we just barely have what it takes to get there.
So he
But
had to quit his
but we're
job
getting there.
and go to another job.
Yeah, he can't. He can only make so much money. That's why he had to go work for them, because he can make just a small amount of money. You know, when you give somebody $500 when you're only bringing in like $900 a month, it's
To
really
take it
really
all.
hard. They want to take it all, but at least they didn't take our house from us. They didn't take the property from underneath us. We have our home. We can pay our electric bills. We don't really have any money for anything extra, but you know, we save every nickel and penny and dime that comes. You would never, you know, you can go in some
You
people's
know,
house, change laying on the table. You'll never see that. Ours is all in a piggy bank because you have to save
it's
every
kind of
penny.
amazing. The I think it's like a miracle because people are like, you have $20 per week to buy groceries. I said yes, and they used open my refrigerator and I had food because people were like trying to bring me food. I said no, I'm
Right,
okay. But you know what? I had to I on my on this channel those videos already out, but I used to have a lot of views on those because I made video $20 a week. Go grocery shop with 20. So I used to make a circle no matter what to go to the any other grocery store. I had to do that circle. So I got all the ads. It was so weird because people I went to. So there was, let's say, pork was on sale for 69 cents,
right,
and I asked for a pound. And the
right,
people looked at me like I was crazy because that's all I needed that week.
right.
I was
Exactly.
week by
I know what you're
week.
talking about. Well, see,
And
my
I
husband.
went and bought two potatoes and I bought a little so
Yep,
it
that's what
was
we do.
so I was blessed that there was weeks there was chicken in the grocery store called a Rancho here in Texas. I'm not sure where you are, but in Texas, they have that store and it was 25 cents, but you had to buy 10 pounds. So when I bought the 10 pounds, that was for several weeks. 10 pounds is a lot of food.
Right. Well, what we do is we have
So
our own garden in the springtime. We grow produce, we can it, we put it back. My husband hunts and fishes. Now I don't eat the deer meat. He does hunt for deer meat, and all the seasons because I don't care that much for meat, but I will eat fish. Any fish he catches, I will eat. But we are very conservative with what we buy. And my son also, he works from home. He does help us out too. Now, see, the bankruptcy wasn't on him and it doesn't affect him. It wasn't anything for him. Now he does pay our electric bill and he helps us pay on the bankruptcy. And that is okay with them. That is okay with them. But we went to apply for food stamps with this $900 for all of us that's coming in a month
you make
for
too
my
much
husband and
money.
I. They would not let us have it because they said we had $50. If we were making $50 less, if we were making 800, 700 whatever dollars, seven whatever the total was,
You would be
um,
under the bridge.
we would have been able to get, yeah, we would have been able to get food stamps. $50. We'd be
Are
making
you in the
$50
South?
too much.
Are you in the
Excuse me.
South?
Do what?
Are you in the South?
In Missouri. We're right in the smack dab in
Yeah,
the
I
middle of it.
noticed. I used to live. I'm a Yankee at heart, and I noticed here in the South, the poverty line is even lower.
Oh
It's
God,
much
it's
much lower
terrible.
than the rest of the country. It's
Yeah,
very difficult, but at the same time, it's kind of amazing how you learn to or you use your creativity and how you
yes,
don't go without anything.
exactly. And
It might not be.
I was on this lady's live. It was a couple days ago, and she was a big crocheter, a really big crocheter, and it's not any of our closest crocheters we know. But I said something about I'm happy with just red heart yarn. I'll crochet with red heart yarn all day, forever and ever. I'm not picky. And she said, "How can you crochet with that stuff? That stuff is like trash." I would throw that stuff in the trash. And then somebody said something about, well, it's really reasonable to use. And I said, yeah, if I happen to be able to buy a couple skeins of Red Heart yarn, I think I'm awesome. Forget that fancy stuff. And then she was really rude and she was like, are you poor or something? And I was like, yes. And then I got off her channel. I'm like, wow.
What?
She was like, it was none of
What?
the people we know. It wasn't any of our. Yeah, she said,
Who
"Are you
says
poor or something?"
that?
Kind of like
And I was like,
I would say, you know, I gotta tell you, like I do not know if you remember when Crystal from Bago Day started her channel.
"Yep,
She just used Red Heart, and she used to go to Walmart. As her
yeah,
channel grew and she got more income from the channel, she gets fancy yarn, but
yeah."
she never dissed anybody for not being able
No,
to afford anything.
no, because she's a good person. Yes, I know. And you know what? I love it. I'll use all my amigurumis are made with red heart. Of
Mhm.
course, you got to have a stiffer yarn when you do Emmys. Kim will tell you that.
Yep. I love
It's
But
red
kind of,
heart.
I
I'm
crocheted. I
gonna
still
tell you, I live by a Hobby Lobby. I like Hobby Lobby yarn. I love that yarn instead of the Red Heart. I don't. It's pretty much the same. It's just a little bit softer, and I just buy if it is on sale. But to
Oh,
tell
I
the
love this
truth,
yarn.
I love this yarn.
It's
It's my
soft.
favorite
It's way
yarn.
softer than red heart.
I have a really hard
Yeah.
time crocheting with real soft yarn because I'm so used to the
Actually,
firmer
there's a
yarn.
So
Like,
couple of brands. Actually, there
it's
is one of
acrylic.
there is
I
one.
love this yarn. Is equivalent to Red Heart with Love. It's a little
Oh,
bit more soft,
oh, maybe
yeah,
yeah.
but it's good for a hat, for a scarf. But if you're gonna make a amigurumi or something, the red. And so
red heart is.
what if you can only afford Red Heart? What, people are crazy.
Hey, I did real good this Christmas. All the people that my people, my friends, and they had me make hats and scarves, like family and friends. I don't charge them very much because I've known them forever and a day. They don't have no difference in soft yarn than Red Heart yarn. I made six. I made six. Wait a minute. How many stockings did I make altogether? 16 stockings altogether. Red Heart yarn stockings don't matter. Sold those to family and friends. I made 8 hats made out of red heart yarn. They have no idea. All they do is they bought them from me and they said, God, they're so warm. I love them. They have no idea, and who cares? But that lady, when she said to me, "Are you
Exactly.
poor or
You
something?"
know,
I
I'm gonna
wanted to
tell
cry.
you, don't let people try to take your sparkle away because when I was on that situation, it's a little bit better. I'm not out of the woods, but I'm in process. But when I was in this situation, I made hats. I like to make hats because it's an instant gratification, and I have
Right.
migraine, and I can keep counting things forever. I can barely count to 10 when
Everybody
I have a
like that.
migraine. And you know, I had so many hats, and I thought, well, since I'm so broke, let me try to sell it. So I put it for $10, right? Because I love this yarn. It's about $4.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes it's 40% off. Voila. So let's say each skein of yarn was $3. Then I thought, well, $10 should be enough. And I made it in a couple hours, so it wasn't a big deal. Well, nobody purchased. And I looked some other ones there that was kind of made kind of loose, like a wing, twisted, for $30. So I said, I'm gonna crank up the price. You know what?
Exactly. And I
I
mean,
charged $25. That was 3.5 years ago. I sold them all in a week.
yeah, if you charge a better price, like my hats, like to my friends, of course, I sold them some for 8 and some for 10, depending on what they were. They're just they're family and friends, and whatever. But sometimes if you sell your stuff too cheap, people are going to think that's exactly what it is. If you sell it for like a hat for $10, they'll think it's cheap and not made well. You put that higher price on there, buy it just like that, because they think if she's
Yeah,
putting
you
that
have
price
two
on
types
there,
of a client.
yep,
The one that
just like
think if you charge too much, I can buy at Walmart for cheaper. Go for it,
right,
please do it. Go buy something that was made in how you say when they put kids to work, a sweatshop.
right,
Go for it. Uh, or you can buy from me for a reasonable price. And you know what? There's this, some. I have this person that she buys from me every year, and I'm in
yeah,
Texas. It's not even cold here. Today is 25. People are walking around like Eskimos, and but they buy it. So
right.
and then became a habit. because I used to make clutch, and then she loved the clutches so much that, you know what? She said, "Girl, I'm gonna take you for lunch." So every year she used to buy 4 or 5 of my hats and take me for lunch.
There you go. I don't sell my amigurumis for cheap. I made
No,
one.
they're expensive.
I made a monkey this Christmas and I sold it to the lady for $45 and she didn't even hesitate for
Good.
Christmas for her grandson. And it was just about 10 inches tall. But when I showed her, she said, "Show me the needle that you, the hook, well, needle, she called it. Show me the needle that you use." And I showed her how small it was. And she's like, "Well, it's like a 3.5." But anyway,
Mm.
she's looking at, "Oh my God, what does that do to your poor hands?" I said, "Well, look at these last 2 fingers, how swollen. That's what it does in the hand." And when she said, I'll give you $45 for that monkey. Is that enough?" And I said, "Well, for you it is."
Yeah. Well, you're probably like, whoa.
I was really
I
wanting to
go
go,
like this.
"Oh,
Yeah, sure. You're just paying for
Yeah.
the yarn. I just go like this. Sure, you're just paying for the yarn and the stuffing, but that's okay. If you, I usually goes like this. "Oh, I understand. I'm broke too. You can take it for the price of the yarn. That's okay. I don't need to make any money. I do it, but I make the person feel kind of
Yeah.
bad."
Well, you know what? My nieces, they used to come up here and boy, they would be gone with 4 or 5 of my projects. Ponchos. "Will you make me a poncho this year?" I told them this year, "You want a poncho? You're paying for it." And
Yeah,
that
I
poncho
At
know.
least, but at least they bring you yarn. Oh no, she froze like this.
Again? No.
But you know, when people don't want to pay for it, I'm an awful person. I say, so let's say I had take a skein. I said, "You bring me 2 skein of the yarn and the hook," and I give it specifically the name of the hook, and like say the Hobby Lobby one that I like, one
Yeah.
with the flowers, and 2 skeins of yarn. Then they come, "Wow, this." Somebody said, "Wow, this costs a lot." I said, "I know."
No, it's true. People don't realize like how much yarn actually costs, and then the time to make the product or whatever.
She laughed.
It's
I
on
was
show now,
shocked.
girls.
What are you
Woo!
drinking?
Party time.
What are you drinking?
The supplies for that pillow that I made, I think I spent over $50, and
I
then
got
and that ain't even including the cost of me working and making it. I'm like, my daughter told me, she said, "Mom, I'm gonna buy a pillow for you." It was $16. I said, "Oh no, don't do that."
Mhm.
I wish I'd have let her bought it for as much as I paid for that pillow.
well,
Yep.
and I'm not
People
sure if
don't
I can
realize
say
how
this
much
in her
everything
channel,
costs.
but
Yeah,
I
it
had a
costs a lot because
I
the
had a friend.
the stuffing costed $12.
Yeah. Yeah, I
And
don't buy
then
Well, but you
stuffing.
know what?
I don't
If
buy the
you
stuffing.
don't,
I buy the pillows, the $3 pillows from Walmart, and I use that stuffing.
or you go to Hobby Lobby when it's 40%
I
off.
don't have
Well,
Hobby
they don't do
Lobby.
the coupons anymore. But you know, a lot. I got it in their defense too. If you don't go, like for instance, I went 10 years in yarn diet, right? Last time I saw Karen Simply Soft was 99 cents. And now you can't buy not even a yard of it. So now it's the Simply Soft is what, four, almost $5. So to me, it was like, whoa, buttons. So Notion, the craft things are much, much more expensive. And if you as a crafter don't follow the price, imagine people that don't even know how to do anything. They have no reason to walk on and look the price of yarn or buttons or stuffing or anything, you know. So that's why they think it's so cheap to make because they have no idea. So I had a you're gonna laugh at this, Tina. I had a friend. They want me to make a pillow. What's a penis pillow?
Yep, pillow. Yep, I get
Look at
it.
Tina's face. Look at Tina's face. The thing was about three.
Oh, Tina, there is a girl on Instagram that is making them right now, and she is
Look at
making like 60, 70, even more dollars.
It's
per one.
$160 for the size that my
Yeah.
friend want. That was a 3 feet long.
Yep. She's making these
3 feet long with big
adult
holes.
stuffies.
Then she
And
said,
is making
make
a
it for me.
killing.
I said, so I said to her, buy the yarn, buy the stuffing. I didn't want to make it.
Yeah,
But
I
she
couldn't
bought,
do it. I couldn't make one. I really could. I couldn't have a job. I couldn't have a business doing that. But kudos to her for doing it. I would be too shy. I would be too.
so she said to
I
me,
don't think it'd be hard to make.
no, it's super
No, it's
easy.
not.
But you don't.
I don't
I
want to
didn't
be
want
the
to.
one to make it.
I told her this. I told my friend, I will make it for you because when I was blind, you drove me to every single doctor almost every day.
Yep.
And she really wanted. So, but you need to buy the yarn. So she bought 2 skeins of yarn.
Yes.
2 skeins of yarn.
They don't
Y'all
know.
can have it.
Little balls.
I want to
like
see
this.
it when you get through with it.
Like this.
I
Look.
want to see it when you get through with it.
But you know what? She never
I'm going to show you the
purchased yarn.
site.
It calls Little Lady
Yeah.
Crochet.
Yeah,
My
I
cord
have her
fell
on my
out again. My
Instagram.
cord fell out
And
again.
then I'm sorry.
You can have, I ain't in it. I'm like Bennett, I ain't in it. But I want to see it when you get through with it.
Nani, take
Y'all
a
gotta
photo.
enjoy yourself.
Take a photo of your computer and send it to me.
Oh, this thing is so ancient.
Your battery and your thing. I'm gonna see if I have it here. I have a computer that I don't use it. I might send it to you. I'm not sure.
Oh, no.
I might have
You don't
to
have to.
make a
This is the
collection
second-
of money around to send it to you.
This
But
is the third cord that we've bought probably this year. So my son, he buys the cheapest one he can find, just as though it's compatible with the laptop. And of course, they don't last. They come off
don't.
the end. It's just horrible. It's just so freaking old. I had a Dell laptop before this one that
I
went
have.
blind.
I hate Dell. I
Yeah, it
bought
was
this Dell
okay.
here
It
and
was
I hate
okay for
it.
what I needed for, but one day when I was going down the front stairs with it,
You went kaput.
it slipped out of my hand and busted.
Right
all
here, Miss Tina.
What in the
Oh my God! Go
So
ahead.
those are the small ones.
I'm like Bennett. I ain't in it. I ain't doing it.
Now
not
she
gonna
made
make
breasts.
something like that.
She made butts. She
What's
made
that?
the butt.
That's the other
Booty.
part.
on.
That's a
No, it's just a
booty.
butt. It's just a booty.
It's a booty.
But she makes lady parts as well.
Okay.
She makes
people
lady
are
parts.
making that.
Right ahead.
She is making a killing. I'm telling you, this
Does she
girl, this
crochet
young
those-
girl.
Are they
I know
crochet
she
penises?
probably is.
Huh?
Cause everybody probably want one.
They do.
Well, in my
I
defense,
can
let me
imagine.
defend my
I can
friend.
imagine. There's a lot
My
of people
friend-
that like stuff like that.
My
And I
friend
know she
wanted to
probably make
find
it.
somebody
So,
who makes
where did
it.
you find the book at?
I don't follow a book. I can make it. All you need to make is 2 balls
Yeah.
and a
I know.
cylinder,
Improvise.
basically.
Improvise.
And then she, and my order was like this.
Go from
Jane,
memory.
I want it with the foreskin. I was like, so
Hey, let me
very
see that
detailed.
again, Kim. Is
And she
that
went-
crocheted or is that hand
It
sewn?
is.
It's crochet.
Let me
I
see
have
that
a
again.
friend that
It's
is
crochet.
dominatrix.
Let me see
She's a
those penises again.
dominatrix. So she wants for her background those pillows. Now, if you stumble upon her, you're gonna go like, there is no way this
Y'all
woman is a
beat
dominatrix. She is dressed
Dominatrix.
decent.
And
She
then I hang out with this crew. I
She
hang
was
out
my-
with y'all. Y'all so bad.
no, she was my neighbor,
When I hang
and
out
I
with
went
y'all.
by.
I don't make them.
Tina,
It's not me.
Tina, it was like this.
Holy cow, that is so gross.
It is. See,
Oh.
she said to me,
And
if you
look at you, Kim. Kim, you would think you a good girl, but no, Kim bad. Kim bad.
She ain't bad. She's
Oh.
human. She's
Hey,
human.
I found that through Instagram. I don't do that. No,
No,
Michelle.
But
I
we
made a
were
killing.
joking
I made
I'm
a
not
killing on
because
those
that.
nursing.
because this friend of mine wanted me to make
Kim,
the
I
biggest
no longer
one
see you as
possible.
the little nice innocent one. You just as bad as all the rest of us that hang out at night. I see
That's
that
right.
now. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. I see you now.
Have you seen
I got a couple
Tina?
kids,
Southern
girl.
Belle said
There's
make
I
mine
know
more.
with
who
the
you is, Kim. Thank you.
Hey
Miss
Kim,
Southern
Tina
Belle,
says,
you
I
got to come
see
over.
you.
have
I
you
see
seen
you.
have
I
you
see you.
seen now what she's making? She's
What?
making rabbits and
Get up here, Miss Southern Belle.
but but whatever.
It tastes pretty good, Michelle.
Miss
But you
Southern Belle,
know,
get your butt up here.
it was like this. Let me tell you, Noni. When I moved to Texas, I went 100% blind for a year and a half. So
Oh,
this neighbor of mine, she was very nice, and she used to take me to the appointments because I didn't know anybody, I didn't have anybody in Texas, and we became friends. And then one day she said to me, "What do you do?" And I said, I am an interpreter.
What proof
And
am
then
I
I said,
gonna
"What do
have?
you do?" I said, "I
Tastes
work on
pretty
the
good,
phone." I
Michelle.
said to her, "I work on the phone as an interpreter." And she said, "I too work on the phone." I said, "What do you do on the phone?" And she said, "Well, let's
Mom,
see, it's kind of like
right
a
now.
customer service." I was like, "Come on, just tell me." So she said, "I'm a dominatrix and
that is
I
cool.
work
That is
with
so cool.
people, say nasty things." And I said, "That's fine. Now,
Yeah, really.
you gotta
What
do
she
what you
does.
gotta do." So now she does video calls like this, and she wanted her background have the pillows. And then she said, "Jane, I'll pay you. And if you make it, my client's gonna want it. You're gonna make a lot of money." I said,
It's
"I
really
don't
good,
want my
Michelle.
house
I
to
can
look
cook
like
with it.
a sex shop.
I know how to cook with me.
I'll make you the pillow." So I told her to go buy the pillow and the staffing and everything that is needed to make the pillow. She comes back with two balls of yarn like this.
So this is probably what I'll cook me
Two balls
tomorrow.
of yarn. 4 feet long, 3 feet long. There is no way. I said, first of all, this would give you a little penis the size of a chapstick. Not even the real size. Second, she used suede, the the fluffy one. So you're
Yeah.
gonna need a lot of it. So when I sat down with her and told her how much things she needed to buy, she says, "What this gonna cost?" I said, "Yes. Why do you think the woman charged $180 for something on that side? Each yarn, like
Right.
the cost about $10. So and
I
that's
think
it
that's
wouldn't
cool.
crochet very far.
No,
So
I think that's
and then
cool
she
that you've
said,
done it.
"Well, okay, I'm gonna buy. It has been a year and she haven't purchased yet." So that's why sometimes when friends wanna, "Can you
Michelle, you
make
gotta
it?"
bring me some
I
more
say,
water. I
"Sure,
told
go
you
buy
that.
the yarn."
That's
So
right.
and I said, "And as a token of gratitude, you're gonna buy this yarn for me and this and this." Once they go and see the price of the yarn, they almost fall backwards and they have a
Right.
total appreciation for what you do.
Well, you know what? I think it's cool what anybody does behind closed doors in their life. That is just wonderful. I have two gay friends. When they got married, they asked me if I could crochet them some penis cozies. And I said, "Well, how many do you need and what size?" Well, they went
It
to
tastes pretty
laughing their
good,
head off.
Michelle.
And I'm like, "Sure," because
I ain't mad at it.
they wanted to give them to their friends in the wedding. They wanted me to crochet them and give them to their friends in the wedding. I said, "Well, I really kind of need a size." And they said, "Well, if you want to meet us guys up at the Tux rental shop, we'll let you measure us." And these were gay
You do
guys.
one towards the
They had no just
bathroom.
I'm a woman. They had no interest in women. I was just going to be their their seamstress or whatever, if you want to call it. I said, "Well, what time you guys want me to?" If my husband would have known that I was up there measuring penises, gay penises, for a wedding, he would have had a heart attack. But you know what? I said, "Here's the tape measure. I'm going to let you guys measure, and you come back and tell me." Well, one of the guys, of course, he comes out and says 14 inches. I'm like, "You wish in your wildest dreams." So I went ahead and crocheted his after he told me the truth. I went ahead and crocheted his 14 inches. But I
Did
made
you ask
four.
them? Did you measure a horse?
Yeah,
You might as
I
well
went ahead
take
and
this
more.
bag,
I went
and the
ahead and
bag out of
purchased
the bathroom.
penis cozies for their wedding to give to their friends. Hey,
That
whatever a
was
person
kind of
does,
cool.
whatever a person does behind
The
closed
only
doors,
thing is, I wanted my house for me is a sanctuary.
right?
Everything out there for me is super scary. So my house is a sanctuary, and I have people from my church and people. I didn't want to my. What are you making, Sister Grant? A penis, a vagina, a
Giant
rabbit,
penis.
a butt plug. How embarrassing that would be. Or I had to, before they come home to my house, I had to put everything in the closet and making sure I can shut the door so they
Hey,
wouldn't see what I'm making.
whatever's in my house, people come in and say, I had a bird that used to never say, "You are a bitch" until my mother in law walked in the house. And she's a preacher.
Wow.
But when my mother in law would walk in this house, that bird would say, "You bitch, get out." And my mother in law's the sweetest thing you'd ever want to meet in your life. She's a pastor of a church. She's an in my mind, she's a saint. And she would say, "Why do you?" And she would laugh her head
See,
off.
she
Is that
didn't
bird
let her
saying what I
load
think
off
it's saying?
in there.
Why is she called? I said, I don't know.
She let her
She's
load
never,
off in there.
or it's male because the females don't talk. But why is it said? I said, I don't know. She said, I know you're calling me that
Yeah,
behind closed doors. I said, no, I'm not.
like a
I
something
said, maybe
down
it's your
in
red
there.
hair.
But although it can't be,
No, I
well, I
just,
think it is
I just wanted my
Hi, Lady
house
Free
to
Flow,
be
honey.
she
relaxing.
will not
But
sit
I told
on
my
it.
friend that I would make one big wheelie for her. She would
Yeah.
put it in her thing, and she just needed to buy the yarn. So I'm moving this month, and she never bought the yarn. Guess what? I am not gonna move to Nebraska, make a wheelie, walk with the wheelie to the post office, and say if it fits, ship. Put it in a box. No way. Oh, she froze again. Now I wanted to send my computer to her, but I think I can't afford it.
Yeah,
I
it
use this
happens to her.
computer. I use this computer about for a year just for work.
Mhm.
I don't use it. My husband, you want to toss it? I said no. I want to give it to somebody. But the problem is shipping. Shipping is
Mhm.
so expensive nowadays. I remember it used to be affordable.
My
Hot flush.
6 months of my 6 months of my post office box costs $100 now.
Not
Oh my
For
worth
God.
it.
6 months.
Really? Just have a P.O. box for six
For my
months?
PO box, 6 months costs $100.
And you
That's
keep
that's a
it?
little bit much.
I wouldn't keep it. Do you use it a
Yeah,
lot,
I'm
That's a
Felicia?
keeping
lot.
it, girl.
Are you?
Do you use it
Yeah,
a
I
lot?
just paid it.
It's
If
still
you
a
use
lot
it a
though,
lot,
Miss Tina. That is a lot though.
it is.
It's
But
all right.
it is what it is.
But if
Unless
you're okay with it, then I mean, it is what it is, right? I
are
would
you
want.
having
I
hot
would probably keep
flash?
it too because I need my P.O. box.
Are you having a hot flash?
Yeah,
Oh,
I want to fly away.
as thin as
Not
you are, you
hurting.
probably would. Do you have a rock tied on your toes
Yeah,
so you don't fly
that's why
away?
I did. That's
Yes,
why I put it
please.
late.
Like a little
Because
feather.
Why
if you
put some
open,
ice pack? Go get an ice pack and put it on the back of your head. It's the best way.
I didn't
This one
know it.
you're producing more heat with the movement.
When I seen
Want
somebody do
to,
it later,
but it's too cold.
Okay, next time you go to the Dollar Tree, at least get a little.
you gotta
I
know
broke
something.
them all. I broke all my fans.
I can't believe this is why my friend purchased two of those
You
to
spend
make
like
the
They would sell
PP.
it at our Dollar Tree. That.
Oh, I told her I couldn't make it. The side for a chapstick, I couldn't make it. The crap people make, I'm gonna tell you.
Oh,
Where is she?
okay. But I got
Oh,
something else
almost
I
made it
think
through
Oh
this.
too.
no, her laptop
You know,
won't
my
even boot up
makeup.
now. I'm gonna tell you, if I really had the money, I would send it to her. But right now, with everything that happened, I even show you. It's over here. Let me show you.
No,
I'll get it.
All right, go get
You
it.
gotta go to Macy's to get it. Oh, no, not right now. It's just one ball of makeup. No, I doubt it. 30, I think it was $36.
My husband moved at a place, but it's a Toshiba um,
Toshiba.
satellite. I like Toshiba better than Dell. It's a Toshiba satellite. It's not old, guys. Look at me. Look like I was against the wind. Against the wind.
Against the wind. Yeah. Oh, you look like you had your head out the window, like a dog. Oh my God, Jane.
That's the only problem with the ice helmet. When you take it off, your hair is like, lordy, lordy, lordy. You know, I was so excited when I got this.
Here we are. It's Noni's live, and we're like, oh well, we'll just carry on.
We just keep on going. We carry on for her. I was so excited when I got this. And the first thing, with the first week, the little thing came out.
Oh.
It's embroidery.
No, it's just
It's just painted.
Oh, painted. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Noni, I would give you a computer. I have a Toshiba
This thing is
satellite
so crazy.
that I don't use, but I can't afford to send it to you because I'm moving to Nebraska and my dog passed away and I had tons of treatment and I can't afford it to ship it to you. If not, I would because it's over here. My husband said I just used when I was working. I have no
I ain't
problem.
been able to ship nothing out either. I don't got
That's
no
crazy,
extra money right now.
How many times have I left my own live now? 4 times.
I know, and we all just keep going. Like we're all just like, oh yeah.
I just have to plug it in as long as I don't move. If I sit here and hold it like this is the part that
You know
falls.
what, Nani? I'm gonna see how much it costs to send you that
no, you don't
computer.
have to do that. I'm gonna tape it. Tape it.
Look at it.
It's taped with tape. Look at this.
Lord have mercy.
It falls
Nani,
out.
I'm gonna see how much it costs to send you that.
Oh, honey,
that computer.
no, you don't have to do that. It costs you a fortune.
I don't use it. I don't use it.
I know, but it would probably
My husband said, "Can we toss it on the trash?" I said, "No, it's perfectly fine. I just don't use it."
So what
I
time?
used for years
shipping would
for going
cost
to
you
work.
that shipping would cost you so much money.
It didn't cost me $1.
I know, but the
It
shipping
didn't
will.
cost me $1. It's basically brand new. All you need is to put the updates. The reason I don't use, and I'm gonna tell you why. I need a mega screen for me to see. And that's a regular computer. I was like, I can't see out of this. And my husband, plug in the TV. I can't do this. So if my screen gotta be minimum 17.5 inches.
Well, this whole thing, I'm telling you, if we could just keep a cord that would, I mean, my nephew is a computer technician, whatever person, and he tried his darndest to find a battery that would fit in this thing. He said, "You guys are not. If you keep paying that $7.95 for those cheap cords, it's going to keep tearing up. Where you need to buy a
Tell you
cord
what.
that costs $75." I'm like, we ain't got $75 to pay for our
Find
cord
me
right
on
now.
Facebook. Find me on Facebook.
No, I don't do
and
Facebook
then,
anymore. I deleted my Facebook.
damn it, find me.
I don't do
Find me
Instagram. I don't do Instagram. I
How
don't.
am I gonna find you then?
Right
I
here.
don't know. Give me a but I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to go to do that, sweetheart.
If it doesn't go to you, it's gonna end up in the trash.
I know, but the shipping will cost you a fortune.
I don't know
Look
yet.
into it first. Look into it and see if
Yeah,
there's a
we are
cheap way.
putting We are putting the carriage in front of the horses. Maybe cost
Oh,
12
you're just too
bucks.
sweet. You're gonna make me cry. I
Don't cry, damn it. If you cry, I'm like I'm by a thread not to cry. I was sitting here all sad crying because I miss my puppy so much. And I was like, Kim, what are you doing? And then I came here trying
Yes.
to do some good. So I do not know how,
well, bless your heart.
just send me an email. Do you use email?
Oh shit. Shoot. Sorry. Language.
Oh,
Dude,
there is a private chat here. I can send you a private chat with my phone number.
Oopsie daisy.
I have deleted my Facebook because I have a family. My family is good people, but they
There.
just want to come bother me.
On
Yeah.
your private chat,
Long story.
go to the private chat. That's my phone number. Don't delete it now and then go,
Okay.
I can't find
And
the
those first okay, I'll put you in my phone. Let me see. That's your area code, those first three,
Yeah,
right?
Jane's awesome. Little Jane.
I'm
Yeah, I
not.
know Jane.
Yeah.
I'm not listening
You
to
know everybody on here. You know everybody on here, Noni.
Noni knows everybody. Noni
Yeah.
is a wild woman. Let's see.
I don't know. I'm starting
You
to.
know, and maybe it won't be that expensive, you know?
You never
Just
know.
never know.
Well, if it's very expensive, you don't do that, girlfriend.
Hey,
I appreciate your sweet kindness, but
you know
we don't
what?
always.
I wouldn't have money until next month, and my doctor just paid for my dog. So, you know, the hand that is open to give is open to receive. So it goes back and
Paying it
forth.
forward.
Yeah, help me out there for heaven's sakes.
Paying it forward.
I'm a foreigner. I don't speak English.
It's okay.
You know-
You don't speak.
Okay, baby girl, I got you. Thank you. I'll send you a message or call you or I got you
You
in
might
my
have to make me amigurumi, but that's okay because I don't make amigurumis.
Let me tell you a little thing that you no, I would. Let me tell you a little thing that happened on Christmas Eve, and it really, really. Now I know kids are kids, all right. Kids will do and say
I'm
all
listening
kinds of
to
weird
you.
stuff because
Yeah.
they're kids. But my husband and I really tried really hard this year to give everybody a little bit of Christmas, which we always do. But this is our
Right.
like the last couple years have been our hardest time to do. And you know, we always want to give to the nieces and nephews and the great nieces and nephews, but we had a little budget this year was $10. So we got like we really only had like three little ones to buy for. We had my husband's niece's son and her daughter, who's 10, but she's very mature. She's like more like 17 than she is 10.
Yeah.
But we gave
Hold on.
her
Hold on. Can you see it?
don't have an asthma attack blowing the
Kim.
Kim, look at her.
Did you see it? It's just a regular Toshiba.
Oh, nice. Well, I don't want you
It's
to go to
small
any.
though. It's a small screen.
Well, that's bigger than
Nice.
mine. Mine's like a 14.
I do not know what this is, but it's not big enough
Well, bless
for
your
my
heart.
eyes.
But you don't be in
Yeah.
no hurry. You don't spend
And
no.
now I'm gonna go. I'll go to the post office. In fact, I might ask my friend. I have some friends here. Look at these, Kim. Against the wind.
Against the wind. Just look at her hair.
Mine is my mess. Look at that white.
She took off her thing and she against the
Hey,
wind.
it looks like a prom, but like she's got a prom bun, like prom curls. That's what we used to call them when you pull
Yeah.
them back and you curl the hair back
She has
there.
really nice curls, actually, when her hair is not against the
You
wind.
know what it is? I had a ice helmet before I came here, and then
My hair is like totally lost, and I'm going to shave this pink off. The only way I'm going to get rid of this pink is to shave my head.
oh, don't even go there, girlfriend. Don't even go there because shaving it head is my thing. Ask him.
Hey, I have lost my hair 3 times due to chemo,
Me too.
and
Mhm.
so
That's
my
what
hair.
happened to me.
So I have no personal attachment to my hair. That's why I went as
Right.
far as dyeing it pink and letting it be all crazy. I had
Yeah.
no
But you
personal
know what
attack.
had happened? I
Yeah.
didn't lose all. I lose patches of it.
Yeah, that's
So
how mine was the first time. Mine was
when
like
I shaved,
Yeah.
looked
first of
like
all,
Godzilla. You know that
right.
Godzilla thing?
See, mine's just totally out of control now, and I'm losing it all up. It's starting to fall out again, but it is not. I have to go back on the chemical or on the chemo
Chemo.
pills, the pills,
Yeah.
just the pills.
What do
But
you take, if you don't mind to tell me?
I take well. What I'm doing is I have lupus, and when my lupus is out of remission, my lupus has went into remission 3 times. But right now, I go to the doctor on Tuesday. I don't know if it's going all wacko again because even before I take the chemo medication, my hair starts to fall out and thin out in spots
They
because of
put
the
me on a
lupus.
chemo pill called Rinvoq. Rinvoq?
Yes. Yeah.
That thing is the devil.
Oh my God, tell me, I'll be so sick and I'll be puking my guts up. You guys won't be
No,
seeing me
you're not
throw up.
gonna puke. You're
Oh,
not
it
gonna
always
puke.
makes me. I take Ativan to keep me from throwing up. Lorazepam or clonazepam. Well, I take Clonopin for my. I have epilepsy. I take the Clonopin and Keppra for my epilepsy, but then they turn around and give me Ativan, and that calms my. That's the nausea. That
Well,
Yeah.
at
That's
least
what
you're
they
not
gave me.
shaking
Yeah.
your as a pot.
but I'm
It's a
shaving
pen,
this.
it's not a pot.
This stuff is coming off. This stuff is coming off like this. If I have to cut it, and I have cut my hair because I would rather cut the mess off than to lose it while I'm sitting there going
Well, you should have
in
a
the
lot of
toilet.
hair.
And
You should have a lot of hair until
I have a
you
lot of hair.
know,
I have only a
until it
fourth of.
comes out a little bit more. Then don't shave it.
Well, mine.
Well,
I have only a fourth of the hair I had before the first time I lost my hair. But
me too.
when I get sick from the chemo medication, as I throw up, my hair just flies out of my head as I
Oh,
jerk forward to throw
and
up.
Jeez.
it's so refreshing hear you about talking about chemo because I used to tell people I'm chemo, and people's like sick of hear from you talking about cancer. I don't have cancer, you moron. But everybody talks. Where is your cancer? I don't have cancer. You know, I went to the
Well, they don't just
salon. The
always
lady,
yeah, they don't
yeah,
always treat cancer with chemo. Chemo, they use
I
chemo for a
went to
lot
the
of things.
salon and there was holes of it, and I said, "Well, it's the chemo." And then the guy, it was kind of nice of him. He said, "Oh, so because the lady fixed my hair," he said, "That's okay. It's on me, ma'am. You keep going on. I know cancer is very hard." I couldn't even be rude to the man, like, "Dude, I don't have chemo. Oh, I don't have cancer." But he was so
Yeah.
nice. He paid for her to fix my hair. I didn't ask. I was like, "Thanks."
Well, I'll tell
But
you
it
what.
was, yeah,
Hair
a
does
lot of
not
people think when you hear chemo, they associate with the bad
cancer.
thing. I have the cousin of lupus. I have the RA, and that's too. We use chemo. But the bad thing is I'm positive for A for lupus, and my
Me
doctor
too.
after 2 years to saying, you have both. I was like, oh, thank you, Lord. It's not
Well,
one is
I
enough. One is not
so
enough.
Yeah. Really.
so lupus. I have lupus too, and people think like every time that I went bald, what kind of cancer do you have? And you're like, I, I don't even. The first time I explained, I don't have cancer. I
You
have
know,
lupus.
Yeah.
But you
I
have to.
you
But it's
know once you get them, you gotta go to Google and ask to translate to Latin.
right.
Okay, because medical terms are basic and based on Latin. So you come up with like
You stupid.
So you have lupus, Jane. So you
stupid
know what you
stupidity.
right. You know how lupus is and what you have to go through. Do you have my whole body is nothing but a scar. I am a scar
You,
because I
you
have
cannot even hug me. So much pain I am.
yeah, I have does your lupus itch when when your lupus flares up in your skin? Does yours itch? Do you just get the psoriasis or do you get itch so bad that because my
Right
whole body
now, I itch all the
scars
time. I take
too.
hydroxyzine to
Yep.
stop the itching because it feels like somebody poured. No, it feels like that thing for
I
insulation
know
of
what
the
it
house,
feels
the
like.
pink or
Yep.
yellow thing. Feels like I
Yeah.
was playing with that.
Right.
And then, and the more
You
you
should see
eat,
my you
the
should see
I think I had a breakup here before my dog passed away, when the doctor said we have to euthanize your dog. I came home and this you cannot see in the video, but
Yeah.
this is basically raw. And it's really hard
I'll get it.
because I don't have the butterfly. I
I
don't
do.
have the butterfly rash, and that's why they didn't want to. That was the only thing that they said. Well, we're not gonna say you have lupus just yet.
Yeah, they wait for the mylar rash. The mylar rash was the first thing. At 15, I was diagnosed. But if you look at my skin, get close enough, I'm real red and blotchy because right before I have a real bad flare, I end up with the mylar rash. But right now, I'm struggling with the sores inside my mouth. They don't really hurt the roof of the mouth. You know how the roof of the mouth will get in the sides of the tongue. Then they give me Mexiltref.
Maso,
I can't.
met.
I can't say Mexiltrefate.
Oh, let's do this. Let's
You know what
not
I'm
say
saying?
the name of this medicine. The last time, I swear, me and my friend tried to say the name of the medication. If it's possible that we summoned the demon, because
It's possible that we summoned the
Mexiltrefate.
methotrexate.
Trexate.
You
I
gotta-
can't say
It's
it.
like a
And then your mouth is like, and then it's like,
Worcestershire sauce. You gotta break it down.
well, right now I
Break
have.
it
See,
down
I'm
now.
glad this is late at night. My left breast right now. It looks
I
like
cannot take that darn thing.
Oh
Do you
God, I
take
have.
pills or do you take shots?
Do I take
With
shots?
the methotrexate.
I
Do you
won't
take
take it.
pills?
I won't take it. I was taking the pills, but I'm not taking it no more. I'm not taking shots. I'm not taking
I
nothing.
would take shot. I cannot take the pills or take shot. But I think the medication is the devil because you feel like you're dying.
Well, I'm telling you exactly. And if I didn't have a grandchild and 2 children and a husband, I would just say, don't ever give me anything else. But right
Just
now,
run.
I have a rash. I call it a rash on my left breast. It looks like somebody has put my left breast into a food processor. It is very
That's horrible.
painful. It's there's because it starts out as that scaly white psoriasis like thing for at first, and then you can't just. And I put
I
gloves on my
still
hands.
present more RA than lupus. My lupus is so mild compared to my A is advanced, but my lupus is very mild.
Well,
So I
here's what
don't
they
get a
tell
lot
me.
of the rashes.
Well, they tell me they say, okay, like the rheumatoid arthritis, the RA. Okay, they say, but you have osteoarthritis. That's what caused. Okay, what caused my? They're so dumb. What caused my joints to all be bad was all the steroids all these years of having to take steroids for when I had a lupus flare up and when my skin was a total horrible thing. It ruins your joints. The steroids, I had two fake knees. No telling what else they'd like to put in me that's fake. I'm like, forget you. I've
We
had
are
it.
like a we are like a turkey, a Thanksgiving turkey. We have been cut up,
Exactly.
stuffed, and stitched back.
Exactly. And my sister-in-law has discoid lupus. I have SLE, systemic lupus erythematosus is what mine is.
I don't
But
even know what type I have.
But mine, I'm starting to lose. My hair's starting to fall out on its own. I've been doing this pink for 2 years. So I'm just going to avoid, instead of waiting for it to fall out, me to wake up one morning after I've had the chemo pill and there be a bald spot here and a bald spot there. I'm just going to cut it all off because I know what's coming. And I am going to, because the first time I really got sick with it was when I was 15. And I mean that my 15th birthday hit, and I was so freaking sick. My mom had me in every hospital. They sent me to the big cities, but my hair was long past my waist, and when my hair started to come out, I would just throw up when I did. My head went forward, my hair just shot out of my head. So this
So
time
can
I
you
had to
take
wait.
infusions instead of the pills?
Oh God, honey, I've had so much. I don't know. I
I
don't want the
prefer the
port.
infusion than the pills because the pills wreck your stomach. At least the infusion is
Trust me.
once.
Yes, my stomach it's all messed up. It's I can't eat red meat because I can't digest fats. I'm still
Me
fat,
neither.
but I can't digest any fats because my stomach, all the medications ate my stomach up. You know what I'm talking about, girl. And It is like my son made spaghetti tonight, and I would have loved to sit there and eat that meat in it, but I had to eat all around it because I would be sick throwing up for 2 or 3 days. Constant
I
diarrhea.
can. You know what is sad? Is like I don't have bad skin. I itch, but I don't have spots. It's rare, very rare that I have spots. Yeah, this is not the Botox. I told my doctor, can you put some Botox here if there's any leftover from the migraine? She go, Jane, please.
Oh
I was like,
God,
come on.
you get the Botox for your migraine headaches?
Yeah, I have everything for the boat. I had Botox. I have a sphenopalatine. I had a shot right here, go inside here.
Yeah, I've had
Um,
that. I had my migraines were so bad at one time
I
that I
have
had the
one that
Botox.
goes from here all the way to here, and then they
Yep.
inject the medicine coming back.
Yep.
That this is the it kind. I worked in before all that. Before the mini stroke, I used to work with as an interpreter. And after the mini stroke, I got this accent that is not a Brazilian accent.
Hi, PJ.
It's just an accent. And but it's kind of funny, that I always joke with my doctors because I say, "So what are you gonna do?" And I refuse if a doctor talk to me like I'm dumb, and that's why me and the rheumatologist doesn't get along because rheumatologists they are anal. They are the worst of the
You know
worst
that's
of the
right, girl.
worst. They do not treat you with kindness. They are like machines. It's
Mhm.
like they are not a doctor that you can talk. And I'm in groups of RA. I'm in group for lupus. I'm in group of other um, autoimmune disease that go to a rheumatologist, and all of them has the same complaint.
Mhm.
For instance, if you ask what is lupus, they come with a pamphlet. Well, I could ask Google.
God, really?
Hello. It's like I have questions, but they don't have time for you. So the
Most
not
doctors
this one,
don't.
my previous rheumatologist, he said, "Well, I'm not gonna be able to treat you." I said, "I don't think you are able to treat me."
Mm-mm.
And
Well,
then I told him off, and he got so upset. He got offended because yeah, I really don't think you're capable of treating me. You know,
Yeah,
something
it's
is
not that
lacking
you
on
don't
there.
want to, you're
I
not
feel the same way.
capable. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when. So I went to see another one, and then he said, "Oh, come back. I'll give you some steroids. I'll see what I can do." I said, "No, I just
I
go
won't
like
take
this
any
to the
more
doctor.
steroids. I will
I
not
I'm
take
like
another
this.
steroid.
You can shove your steroids, where. I don't want
Right.
to. I think you're the worst doctor I ever had because I guess I worked so much with doctors. I don't see them like I see
Right.
them equal.
Exactly. That's how
Now
I am too.
I had a live stream a couple months ago with my neurologist because I switched my insurance to see if I would get a neurostimulator for my back. I got screwed because I didn't know those big pharmaceutical companies they do not do the
Mhm.
those rebates
I know
that
what
they
you're
do
saying.
for
Yep.
commercial. So I had nothing, and all my medications cost 4,500 a month. And then I was crying.
That sounds like me.
My doctors went like this. We got you. My primary doctor, Jay. I said, what? I have some samples. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's what
set
they
up
do. Yep.
appointments. You gotta come. I just said you gotta have an appointment for me to give you, but I will give you
Exactly.
my
See, that's what.
sample.
Hmm.
And my neurologist, she always have. What do you need? She give me two. Sometimes I feel like I'm coming home with $12,000 worth of medication.
Oops.
That's
So
how I am. This
some
inhaler
people.
right here. This inhaler costs $950. One inhaler. Okay.
What?
I have
My
the same.
Symbicort. My
Yeah.
doctor gives me these in samples. These samples. There are 20. Wait a minute. 20 20 puffs in each one. He gives me, and that's what I got to go back, got to go to the doctor Tuesday. If I don't go every 3 months to my doctor, whether I need to or not, and get bags full of samples, I can't pay for my medication. I
So it's
can't bring
better
my
for you
doctor.
to pay the copay and go see a doctor
Pay
for
the
$35.
right. And
Thank God for
the,
samples.
the clinic that I go to, my rheumatologist, my primary doctor, my nurse practitioner, they're all in on the same floor. So when I come in, he starts buzzing their office and saying, Nora's here. She needs her samples. So I meet him up front with the nurse and she hands them over because I can't afford them. But yet I get sued because the hospital, this is, sell my hospital
Isn't that
bills
sad?
to the.
So you know the Amovig shot for migraine? That thing is worth $3,600. So I take that. So my other medication is $80 a pill. So
Oh
I
my
keep
God.
getting the samples. And then, my mom is very religious. So she said to me that I was a woman of a little faith. I said, Mom, it's not like that. Miracles happen in different ways.
That's right.
Because there is a blessing that a doctor trusts you enough to give you samples that will last the whole month. It's not every doctor that's gonna do that for you.
Right. I have to cover up the screen because my son's in his
Is
underdrawers.
anybody
Pull
passing
your
by
drawers up.
naked?
Pull your
I'm not
drawers.
gonna look. I don't want to see. Hold on.
Colin's
I
coming.
don't want to see it.
Lord have mercy. Colin's coming through in his underdrawers. Pull your pants up. Pull your pants up.
Man, she
Well,
makes me want to eat a cookie now.
I
Tina, Tina,
had
Tina.
I had blood clots in my right leg. I've had them off and on since I was 17. I busted the main vein going up my leg when I was 17 playing basketball. So I have these blood clots ever since, whatever. They gave me, that shot, whatever it's called, they put in your stomach to keep the blood clots, keep you from dying. They tried to, oh my God. Those shots were $1,000 a piece. And one of the doctors prescribes it to me, and I needed 2 of them a day. I said, I have Medicare, and that is it. I have no Medicaid. I have no other form of insurance. I have Medicare. They can't give you a sample of an injectable unless it's just the vial, not the needle. So I'm like, you people, what are you smoking? So anyway, they put me on Eliquis for my blood clot. I had an alert. I woke up one morning. I told Colin, I said, Colin, I can't breathe. Colin was going to college at the time. And in about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, I woke up and I was walking back and forth to the bathroom because I thought if I kept moving, I would be able to breathe because I couldn't breathe. I just could not get my air. And I thought, don't panic, because you panic, then, everything's going to be crazy. So I told Colin, I said, and of course, my husband, he was passed out. He's bipolar, so he had to, at the time, he was taking this drug that completely knocked him on his butt. So you couldn't wake him up no matter what happened. So I said, Colin, I can't breathe. I think I need to go to the hospital. He said, Mama can't take you to the hospital tonight. I've got that exam tomorrow. And if I don't take that exam, for his college, he said, I'm not going to graduate. So I'm like, okay. So I come in here and I sat down and I went to pray. And I said, Lord, if I'm going to die tonight, just hurry up because I'm suffering. I cannot
Check me
breathe.
now.
I am afraid. Just let me die. I said, but what? And I started feeling nauseous. And I said, whatever you do not let me throw up blood and then die and then find me when they get up in the morning.
Or poop your pants.
All night. And I was just praying heavy duty, please, God, please don't let me die. I couldn't breathe. All of a sudden I started hurting in my stomach. I go into the bathroom because I thought I'm going to throw up. And I walk in front of the mirror and my lips are like this. They're like this big. And I could feel like I couldn't close my mouth. They were all the way swollen out here like this.
You don't have an EpiPen at home?
No, I didn't have one at the time. So
Do you have it now?
Yes. For any kind of medication, if I have another reaction like that. So what happened is I had an allergic reaction to that Eliquis. So I wasn't breathing. I wasn't doing this. So finally, Colin, who ended up taking me to the hospital that morning? Was that you? He got up or something to go to school, and he said, Mom, your lips, you're like, oh my God, you're all swollen up. So they got me to the hospital. That Eliquis, that blood thinner, they
must killed you.
That's what caused the allergic reaction.
So,
and that was $900 a bottle.
My friend jokes with me, I'm not going to die of the disease. I'm going to die of the cure. Because I take medicine that knocks me out.
Yes.
You know,
and when I had
I'm going to say this, but people might judge me, but I don't care if they judge me. My biggest concern was my dog. My dog is gone.
Oh.
I told people I do not know if I'm gonna take any more medication or do any more treatment. When I had my last visit with the rheumatologist, when I start all this chemo, I'm gonna throw a number because I do not remember. My inflammation in the blood was 50, and it
Oh
was
my God.
extremely. Actually, the word was significantly high, and a rheumatologist never used the word significantly high if it is not high. So now, 2.5 years later, I do the test. Well, Jane, this is kind of weird. I said, why? Your number now is 150. So you're about to pop tumors.
Jane
I was
here. I'm
like,
going to introduce you to my son. Put your head down. Jane has lupus. Say hi to her, and she's gone through the same
NRA
thing
and a
I
whole
have,
bunch of mess.
and all kinds of stuff. Say hello to Jane.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Plus, Colin is as mad as I get at Colin sometimes. If it wasn't for that child saving his mother's life again and again and again and again, I don't know what I would
I'm
do.
telling you, my husband. And the worst part is when you go to the hospital and you feel like you're dying, and you get there, and they cannot find anything, and you come home all frustrated because you felt like you're about to die.
Well, it's that white coat syndrome. We can be dead. We can be on our last breath or whatever, and if something psychological happens to the brain when you go into the hospital, you scare yourself well. A doctor told me that
No,
one time. But
with
you
me,
can start
they
feeling
see that
better.
I'm in pain. They
Yeah,
do the blood test that shows your
yeah,
enzymes that you're in pain. They cannot find what is causing the pain.
right.
So
Well,
it
I
drives me
went.
nuts.
Oh, I'll never forget. I hadn't had a lupus problem for years. It was in remission. I hadn't had a problem for I don't since I was 21. I had not had any issues, really any issues. I took that once a week. I took the Plaquenil once a week for my whole entire life. It kept me under everything under control. And in 2012, I kicked my husband out. I'd had all of him I could take. I said, "Pack your bags. You're going to go live with your mom. Get out." I'd had all I could take. So Colin and I were the only ones living here. And, of course, when he left, that left me with no money. So everything was like I'm trying to live on what I was working at the time. I didn't have disability or anything yet. I was working at the time. And on my way home from work one day, I felt a seizure coming on because I've had epilepsy since the day I was born. I felt a seizure coming on. So I had enough. I got over and pulled over on the side of the highway. I woke up in ICU. I'd had all these seizures and they had me in ICU for I don't know how many, 9 days or something like that. Still did told my husband, you ain't coming home. So anyway, I got better. I came home. And one morning I woke up and I said, oh no. I was itching all over and I thought, it's my nerves. And I was getting a scaly skin. I knew what was coming, but I was in denial. But all that stress brought my lupus. It brought it right out of remission. My Colin calls my other son. He goes, "Mother's face looks like somebody's poured scalded water on her. She's all covered in sores. We got to take her to a hospital." I said, "Oh, shut up. I'm fine. Get your ass to sit down. I'm fine. I ain't needing to go to no hospital." I'm talking myself into feeling well. Whatever. They took me to the hospital. The doctor takes one look at me and he says, "You got lupus, don't you?" And I'm like, "No. What you talking about? I don't got lupus." So boy, it all hit me then. It was like crazy insane. So my husband was gone, I think 6 months. 6 months, and he said, got to let me come back home. You got to have somebody take care of me. Well, we'd had a car accident. Thanks to Colin. I ain't gonna tell on you. He wasn't quite driving yet, but he thought he'd play a joke on me, and I got out of the car. I dropped my cell phone out. What did I do? Drop my cell phone out of the car door? Or whatever it was. So I had to stop the car to get it. And I went to get my cell phone, and Colin thought he would be funny, and he would press on the gas and take off with the car and leave me on the road just to be silly. So I see my car rolling, and he wasn't old enough to have a driver's license, and I thought I forgot and didn't put it in park. So this car is going pretty fast. So I start running up the highway, up the road to jump in the car to put the brake on because I could just see it crashing with my young 14, whatever how old he was, child in it. Well, when it happened, I got in the car, but my foot got hung up underneath the front of the car, so the car drugged me. The car kept going, but Colin had pressed on the gas. Well, by then Colin was freaking out. He was going. Finally, when my foot got loose, I rolled. I rolled into this field, just rolled, dislocated my hip, my face, cut my face all up. It went in all these briars. This was just a small wreck we had. But I'll never forget being in that field, and I thought, you got to get your hind end up because you got to go to work on Monday. This was on a Saturday. I said, all I could think of is you got to get your butt up and go to work on Monday so you can take care of this kid. I got myself up. This hip is dislocated. My hip is hanging down to my knee. The pain was excruciating. I got back to the car, and Karen's going, oh my God, Mom. Oh my God, your hip. What's wrong? I thought I broke every bone in the lower part of my body. And
Oh
so
my
they
gosh.
called an ambulance, took the ambulance forever to get there. And by then I had panicked because the pain, I swore I thought I broke every single bone. I heard them crunching. What it was that dislocation. But I'll never forget that. And then I ended up in the hospital again. I don't think I let my husband come back yet. I was trying to do this all on my own. And I don't know what else happened. My mother died that year. Okay, first of all, my mother dies in January, just out of the blue. Then on the 10th of March, we lose our grandson. He's stillborn. Then a week after we lose the grandchild, my uncle, very close uncle, my mother's brother, he dies all of a sudden. Then Kim loses his job. Then I kicked
Wow.
him out. And then we end up, not this Kim, my husband's Kim too. And this, God, what else happened? Then I kicked him out of the house because he was drinking and doing his dope and all that. So I threw him out of the house. And then all these things started happening. I was like, that was the worst year. But for
You
some
know,
reason, I was so strong and I was just like dealing with it. And I don't know how.
because you didn't have time to sit down and think about it.
No, and I didn't have no choice. I had this 14-year-old child. I had to deal with it. And I was like, how am I doing this? And I was just nothing but a total bruise after that
You
wreck.
know, people said that the people, I was talking to somebody the other day, and people were afraid of getting this virus, the virus. I said,
Mhm.
no, I'm afraid to get it and survive. And people,
Exactly.
Jane, what horrible thing to say. I said, dude, you don't understand. Death passes by me and say, hi, Jane. I'm not taking you today, but I'm going to leave pain and suffering here with you so you don't stay alone. Before I say, no, take them with you. I'm like with true unwanted pain and suffering. So, I'm not afraid to die, but
Me
I'm
either.
afraid of having more problems added up to my problems, because, all the problems
I
that
am
people are
not.
finding out. There is a proper name called sequelas. That's
Mhm.
the proper medical name. I don't want any more sequelas. I
No.
don't want to have the virus, survive the virus, and then not be able
Oh,
to
Kimmy,
breathe.
that's
I already,
gorgeous.
oh, that looks so cute. She almost looked
You
native with
beautiful
that.
queen. Look at that beautiful girl. Isn't that gorgeous?
Is that hairy yarn? You're
She's got
muted.
her. She's muted.
You
Turn
muted.
it on, Kimmy.
Looking good, isn't it?
It
There you
is
go.
Thank you.
adorable.
Muted forever
It is
there.
gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous.
Yeah. I made this
Okay,
one a bit
finish,
smaller.
finish what you were saying, Jane.
Do you
Now that we told
suffer
Kim she's
from
gorgeous.
chronic fatigue?
I don't have no chronic fatigue. I got chronic staying awake all the time.
I have chronic fatigue.
Not
The
me.
first time I had an episode, I was tired, but it's not a regular tired.
It's like a sick tired, isn't it?
It's like somebody came and sucked the life out of me.
Yeah, like
So I
yeah.
laid down and I fell asleep. My husband tried to call me all day. I said, I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. I can barely. So the next day, the same thing. Then the same day. On the fifth day, and I didn't eat. I ate very little. I ate when my husband came home. We had cereal, and it was a lot of work for me to eat. Then on the fifth day, I woke up. You know how the flashlights, when the battery is running out and start dimming and dimming, and then it start flickering before it turns off? I call my mom, say, Mom, I just wanted to say hi. I'm going to the hospital now, but Just wanted to say hi and say that everything is okay. So I hang up my mama, my daughter's dying because she couldn't hear my voice. You don't even have strength to speak. Get to the hospital. I had to be 5 hours on oxygen. Is the only thing that cure the episode of fatigue. But I'm gonna tell you, I felt like butter melting in a sunny day in Texas of 113 degrees. I couldn't
Oh.
gather myself. I couldn't breathe. It was the worst thing ever. I thought I was about to die. I even I just said to somebody, I'm so dramatic. I'm so Brazilian. I was born with jazz hands. I said, if I die, can you take care
I
of
haven't
my
heard jazz
dog?
hands in a long time.
I was like, can you take care of my dog and my cat? And I don't have kids, so all I have is for kids. And I said, can you take care of them? If I die, it was just hilarious. But
You sound
it's
like
kind of funny because while we're going through all that, it's very hard. But then we are able to laugh about of all these episodes. You
yeah, and
know,
people say to me, how can you be so happy and laughing and cutting up all the time? And you've had so much all this bad stuff happen. This honest to goodness bad stuff happen. I'm like, why not be happy? I'm alive. The
okay,
more
there's
you're
two
happier,
things.
the happier you are because you got to be
People
happy.
don't want to be around sick people, first and foremost.
No,
Nobody likes to be around sick people because
Oh, I
life
just did. Sorry.
is fast. It's
no negativity and no sick people. We
no,
want to be
they don't.
happy.
People, healthy people, don't want to take the time to understand. That's the first thing, and this was said by the neuropsychologist that is a Canadian too. His name is Jordan Peterson. And somehow, if you say what you're feeling, makes healthy people upset because they don't want to hear, because they don't
Mhm.
understand. They don't want to take the
Exactly.
time to understand.
On my
Second,
worst days, I'll be laughing because you know what?
if you're cranky and sick, for sure, nobody gonna want to be around you. So if you're sick, you cannot be cranky, or else you will die alone. That's my opinion. I know that I'm telling you. I laugh at myself. I
You
took
got a lot of,
hydroxychloroquine, and I'm gonna tell you that thing is the devil too.
oh God, yes,
What is
yes,
she eating?
ma'am.
When I drank some cherry Kool-Aid, I was vomiting uh, with a force of vomit.
Mm.
Everything came out, both ends. Then my husband walked in the bathroom, thinking I'm vomiting.
If your vomiting blood had been black,
I'm telling you, I'm convinced that my friend is right. I'm not gonna die of the disease. I'm gonna die from the cure.
exactly. The sickest
You
I
know,
ever was, the sickest I ever was when they had gave me all that Eliquis and all that stuff, and it had just ate my stomach up. I had stomach erosion so bad. My stomach was ate up, ulcers, bleeding ulcers. Another night I told,
I'm
go
I'm
ahead.
going to a DO. I'm going to a DO now. I'm not going to MDs anymore. And I'm 53, going on 100. I just want to enjoy whatever time I have.
Me
I
too.
don't want to feel sick from medication. So if there is anything that a DO can do for me, fine. If there isn't, I don't want to spend my time putting chemo, medication that will eat your stomach. So you don't
Mm.
have any quality of life because you're diseased. And then, and let's say if you lose 50% of your quality of life because you're diseased, and then they give you a treatment that takes 40%, you have nothing left.
Well,
So I
I
want
know what
my
you're talking about.
40%.
Right. I know what you're talking about. I always say that I'm an old lady. I'm 59 years old. Yeah, I can be a lot older, but with all, I feel like I don't know what 100 feels like. I don't know what 60 feels like because I've never been there. But to
I
me,
do
I'm an
not
old
know. My
lady.
friend was 100 and she was much better than I was.
Yeah, my body is old and my body is tired. But the sickest I ever been was when, oh my God, right after my dad died. Of course, my stomach was ate up from the stress of losing my mom and then him, plus all the medication I had to be on. It ate my stomach up. They did it. They put a tube down my stomach and looked at my stomach. And they said, "Oh my God, you're going to have an, a stomach get a load of this, a stomach replacement. I lost, I think, 90, no, not that much,
Yeah,
57,
like I don't want a
60
colostomy
pounds.
bag. I don't
Oh,
want a
well, I had
colostomy
I
bag.
had some of my colon removed. They said we're either going to have to put a colostomy bag on you. There is such thing as a baboon stomach. I said I don't want no monkey stomach, but I remember they give it. Just put a colostomy bag on me. I'll be all right, you know. But I remember Colin was still in college when this episode happened, and Kim was awake, and I told them I had that really bad stomach ache. I said I was tasting blood. I went to the bathroom. There was blood in my stool. I said, but I'm not going to tell him. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to pray in the bedroom. I'm going to say, Lord, I think I might be dying again tonight. Just make sure you please take me, but please don't let them wake up and find my body with blood all over it. That was my worst fear, for them to find me. It's okay for them to find me dead, looking all nice and pretty and stuff, but please don't let them find me dead with blood running out of my face, you know? So I told him, I said, Kim, I might need to go to the doctor. He said, why? So I told him. He goes, and they go, oh, forget it, go to bed. You know, I'll have time, because the hospital's only like 15 minutes away. So I came in here in my chair and I was in severe pain, and I'm like, oh God, you know, just let me make it to the morning. Don't let me throw up. And I had the faith, I'm going to make it. God, you're doing awesome. God, come on. So I brought a towel and I laid the towel on my lap, just in case. And I fell asleep. Well, was asleep, and I started to cough, and I aspirated. I went to throw up. The blood was coming up out of my stomach. I aspirated. It went into my lungs. When it got into my lungs, I was in so much pain that I fainted in my chair. So when Colin and his dad come in that morning, there I was in that chair, unconscious. What do you think was on that towel? Blood.
Blood everywhere.
Covered. So they thought I was dead. So they started calling the ambulance and doing this and doing that. And I came to, and I thought, God, man, you let me down, dude. What's going on?
What? This was not supposed to happen.
I'm opposite. I have a horror sense of humor. I told my husband, I hope when I die, I fall with my face down, my butt up. He said, why? So you
Everybody
guys can
kiss your
kiss
ass.
my ass.
Exactly. Well, here I am, though. I'll never get that. Here I am, covered in this old black blood, and it was just horrible, like some other horror. And they're going, oh my God, they're freaking out. I'm like, I'm okay. I'm like, chill out, you guys. If you guys keep saying, oh my God, your blood all over you, you're going to make me nervous. Now, we're going to all take a deep cleansing breath. And I look like a zombie after I bit somebody's brains. Blood. I could just imagine. And and they're freaking out, and I'm trying to comfort them. I'm like, okay, we're just going to calm down. The ambulance will be here soon. Let's just take a deep breath. And they kept saying, Mom, here you are. Blood is running out of your mouth. And we just kept saying, let's take a deep cleansing breath.
Calm down, everybody.
Because I was just going like this. I'm trying to keep them calm, because if they got all out of crazy,
looking like a Harley Quinn.
Yeah, looking like
I'm going, let's take a deep cleansing breath. Everything's going to be all right. I didn't want them freaking out, because they were going to make me freak out. And I got to the point where I was just
meanwhile, you doing that's probably making them freak out even more, because you're not worried about it.
I wasn't.
I saw a meme with a tombstone that says, I told you I was sick, you bastards. Yeah. And I was like, I want that.
I told Kim the other night when I was mad at him, I said, I'm putting on your tombstone. How did I say that? It was so funny. Dope too much, drank too much, and talk too much.
That's hilarious.
Because I'm always
I'm telling
too much. No, it's too
you
much.
You have to have a sense of humor. If not all the things that we go through, we don't make it.
I gotta laugh all the time. Whether I'm in pain or not, because you know what, Jane? If I don't psych out my brain when I'm having these bad days, I will freaking flip out. And I have had panic attacks before, and I don't ever want to have those things again, because that is totally insanity.
Yeah, that's scary.
But
I have panic attack all the time. No, I went to the look. Join me. I'm agoraphobic. I am. A lot of people don't think I am, because I'm not sure why people. Even a doctor told me, "Well, you don't look agoraphobic," and I said, "I don't think you're qualified to decide that. You're a dentist."
I am agoraphobic. I don't want to go nowhere. I want to sit right here in my little house.
I am
Me too.
agoraphobic. So my
Me
dog
too.
that passed away was my service dog
I
that
just
helped me with that. So I said before she passed away, when she retired, I said, Haley, and she go, what? Because she talked back to me. I'm gonna get the keys and I'm gonna go to the Dollar Tree and I'll be back with something for us. I get the keys and I start hyperventilating in the how you call the parking lot. I get in the car and I'm like, oh Jesus, I'm gonna die. Somebody gonna hit my car and I'm not gonna survive. I don't even say I'm gonna die. I said I'm gonna survive here, bleeding in pain. And in my scenarios, I never die. I just suffer. And
Well, I'll
then
probably live to be 90.
the, we can outlive everybody. And then guess what? I get to the Dollar Tree. Nobody want to use a mask. I'm with low immune system from all this chemo and everything. And then I put a cart behind me, and the lady start hitting the cart.
Oh God.
And and then my PTSD get over, and I was like, at the woman, do you want to go in front of me? Do you want to go in front of me? I notice people want you to go crazy. Just go, ma'am. Just go. And then my friend that knew, she said, Jane, come over here. Let me take care of you, honey.
Yeah.
Where's your dog? And she go, where's your service dog? She has retired.
I lost it on my family this morning. I lost it
I
on my
came.
son goes, I think you're going through menopause. I said, you think?
Guess what? I came home that day from 30 minutes trip. I was in bed for 2 weeks. I
Oh my
felt
God.
just from the nerves.
Hey,
It's a very
I'm down too. If I went to my mother-in-law's for Christmas Eve, I didn't go anywhere Christmas Day. I'm just now, yesterday, I was just getting my bearings back. Now I got to go tomorrow and give blood. Then I got to turn around and go Tuesday, go to the doctor. I'll be so exhausted Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday because I'm used to being home. I don't want to go anywhere. I'm here in my little safe little surroundings.
something. I think the pandemic
I'm like,
I don't want to
televisit
be.
televisit is the best thing in the world.
I like
If you
my
don't need
home.
to poke me, prick me, squeeze me, cut me open, stuff me, and stitch me back, televisit is it. I
Well, they
love
ain't
it.
sticking no more. No doctors are sticking no more IVs in my hands. My hands have had it.
It
My
hurts.
veins are terrible. I got busted blood vessels all over the tops of my hands from all the IVs I've had throughout the years. Infiltrated arms, scars where I've pulled the IVs out because I've rolled over. I said, y'all better hope that to God I don't have to go in the hospital again because you ain't nobody ever going to put another IV in my hand.
Two
They
weeks
hurt. I
ago,
hate when they don't know, when they get a nurse that doesn't know what they're doing really,
And they're
and then they
poking the
do it.
crap out of you. And then they go
two
down
weeks
in your
ago,
wrist right there. And then
I
they
had
got
an
to,
epidural,
oh,
an
Hurts.
epidural, lumbar epidural. And then I was like, a lumbar epidural, you're like, your butt's in the air, your legs going down, your body's going down, right? You're like, so my doctor said, hey, Jane, what's going on? Said, this is the last time you're going to look at my Brazilian ass.
Imagine how can you keep a straight face?
forget that Brazilian butt lift. You ain't looking at my arse no more.
Well, I'm Brazilian. I am Brazilian. That's why
Yeah.
I said my Brazilian butt. And then he started laughing so hard, so hard. He's like, so he went to give me a shot for the migraine here. And he said, Jane, can you put your arm behind back? I said, are you going to handcuff me?
He's
He's
probably
like, and then he's from India. He said, I know, as foreigner, we always wondering if immigration is coming after me.
I have two Indian doctors and I love them more than anybody. They
They
are the
have a
best
horrible,
doctors.
wicked sense of humor. I love them.
coming to anyway.
Yeah. I have this one. He's really cute. He's so young. I told him, I said, you, one day he was like, you have the most beautiful big brown eyes. And I said, so do you. And I said, you would have loved me when I was young. I was really a good looking woman. And he goes, well, Mrs. Lewis, you're a good looking woman now. I said, oh, shut up. I said, what do you, I said, what do you young men get off telling us old women we don't look our age? And he started laughing. And he said, but he's
I
been in the
say I know I look much older.
but he's been in the United States for he's probably he didn't have he'd probably been here all his life, but he's so cute. And it was I called him Dr. Haji because I couldn't say his name, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm such a racist. But you know that show, the cartoon Johnny Quest. Have you ever seen Johnny
Yeah,
Quest? And they had his little friend was Haji, and
yeah,
well, his doctor was name was Dr. Pukachikalaba Juba Juba Ju. You know, this big on it. I
yeah.
said, can I just call you Dr. Haji?
Oh my gosh.
Probably had no idea.
I know. I have a
He
doctor
started
called
laughing and he said,
Basavaraju
sure.
Kikuri, and
That's
one who just
hilarious.
short to Dharma, because my primary doctor is the name is like a mile long. But this doctor that I said about the Brazilian butt, he let his hair grow for 2 years. So he shaved and he said, Jean, I shaved my head and I gave my hair. What do you think the kid's gonna say when they get the wig made of my hair? I looked at him, smell like curry. And he go, touche.
Touche.
Because he keep picking on Brazilians, you know. So we always keep doing that. And the joke is, I'm not sure if you guys know, the stereotype is that people from India smell bad or smell like
Yeah, that's what
spices.
that's
So I
Curry.
always joke about, I knew you were coming. What? I smelled some curry.
I love Indian food though. I love Indian
It does
food.
I
smell
never,
good. It does.
I never
So good
tried.
and so
Sometimes it's
spicy.
too potent for me.
I never
Man,
tried. My stomach is too delicate for
I couldn't eat it. I do love I couldn't eat it now, but we used to live my first husband and I,
my
we
food.
lived
Gotta be very light.
me
I'm
too.
sorry about this. The migraine is getting worse, and I have no idea what else to do.
Well, I
And
have
I
a
have,
stroke eye. I have an eye that I had I had a stroke. I had a droopy. I have a droopy eye
but
from
the
a
funny
stroke.
thing, I'm a Picasso. Today is this one, tomorrow is this one, the other
oh
day
Well,
is
I
my,
don't
both.
have to since I give myself a B12 vitamin B12 shot once a week. I inject myself, and it has done wonders for my migraine headaches. I hardly.
Girl, I had TMS, I had Botox, I have supraorbital block, I have
Oh God.
sphenopalatine block, I have all kind of block. I can't be more block. Any more block, I cannot even feel my face.
Well, let me tell you
But
the worst block I ever had. I had a pain block when I had my two had been so let's see, wait a minute. September, October, November, December, January. Okay, almost 2.5 years ago I had my left knee replaced. Already had the right one taken care of. Had the left one and it was the really bad one. I mean, they cut fat out of my knee. I'm just like the $6 million woman here, But the worst thing about that whole
$1 million
yeah, the
man.
worst thing about the whole damn knee replacement, pardon my French, but or whatever it is the pain block they put up in my thigh. The knee replacement didn't hurt. The surgery for the knee replacement didn't hurt. I never had any pain till months out from the knee replacement. But where they put that pain block in my thigh to block the pain, that is where the pain is. When they took that thing out.
and don't you like the doctor say you're gonna feel a little bit of pressure?
Mm-hmm. A little bit of
I
pressure, my big fat butt. I told
I have Meniere syndrome, and they had to pierce my eardrum and inject the medicine. And the doctor said, "You're just gonna feel a little pressure." And then the other doctor was doing it. When she come back, so I said, "So you need a dictionary?" And she said, "Wow, you said pressure hurts like hell.
oh my
You
God.
don't know the definition of the word pressure, do you?"
Exactly. Well, I told my doctor, you know what I said to him? Okay, first of all, I thought I went to hell when I woke up from the last knee replacement. I said, now listen, just because I'm 300 something pounds, you can't give me 300 pounds worth of medication. I'm a lightweight too. So, of course, they're going to dope me up for this 300-pound, I can't have that much pain medication. I mean, I can take 2 extra strength Tylenol and they'll put me to sleep. So, anyway, I'm a real lightweight. So, anyway, they did a spinal tap because of my weight and size. They didn't want to put a breathing tube down because the chances of dying is greater when you're over clinically obese, and I'm clinically obese. So anyway, they give me a spinal tap and then they put me to sleep with morphine. Okay, so they gave me too much, but I remember waking up in recovery room and I thought I went to hell. There were these red curtains and these people were walking by and they just didn't look right. So the girl goes, "Mrs. Lewis, are you okay?" And I said, "Well, I guess I went to the devil, didn't I?" Because before I went into surgery, I said, "God, if I die, please, I would appreciate it if I could come to heaven, not hell." Okay, so I come out and I said, "Well, I guess I've gone to hell."
I'm sorry. I'm laughing at the ideas we have when we come up out of surgery.
Oh, it's insane. But I thought I went to hell. So then I went back to sleep and I saw these little girls. Like I was dreaming, there was these little girls and they're out in the field and they're picking flowers. And the whole time that Pepsi commercial was playing from the 70s, "I'd like to teach the world to sing." And
That's
I'm
not
hearing that.
Pepsi, girl. That is Coca-Cola.
Oh, was
Get it
that Coke?
right.
Okay, Coke, sorry. So I'm seeing it. So when I come to, I told the nurse, I said, "Well, I guess they didn't want me in hell. I went to heaven." And so when they got me back to my room, the things they told me, I was like, "Oh my God." They said, "You were so freaking hilarious. You were telling us you were changing the baby's diapers. You were telling us you were playing tennis, and don't forget your pink tennis racket."
You were high as a kite.
They said you were telling us about I was telling them about my crochet and how much I charged for things. They said you were giving us prices. They said you were 1 minute you were in hell, the next minute you were in heaven. You were just the funniest person we've ever seen coming out of anesthesia. I'm like, "Don't tell me what I said." I said, "All I want to know is, did I cuss you guys?" Nope, you didn't
My
cuss.
problem when I come out of anesthesia, I speak Portuguese and freak out everybody because they get people to speak Spanish and it's not the same language.
No, that's like my cousin's wife. She's from Brazil, and so I knew a little bit of Spanish, and I would speak Spanish to her because she's like, "Wait a minute, I can speak Spanish." She said, "I can speak 4 languages, but can you speak Portuguese?" And I said, "Wait a minute, let me go to Google."
Anybody can.
It's not that hard to learn.
But that's what
I
people
think
think.
it's a number 9, so English is the second. So Portuguese is a piece of cake compared to English.
Oh my God, I don't. My kids both had to take Spanish. Was it? Yep, Spanish. They had to have like a selective quarter or elective or whatever. They had to have like 1/4 of it or something to graduate. But Colin, boy, he really kicked into that Spanish. We could take him to a Mexican restaurant. He was speaking it fluently, ordering our food, doing great. But Colin would say, or Adam, he would say, "Dos, no más." He didn't even know what he was saying. I'm like, "You
I'm
can't."
learning Spanish now at 53. It's like, what the heck, Jane? Why
I bought
now?
I bought a video game to try to teach me some Spanish. So when I went to the Spanish restaurant, I didn't look like such an idiot because the one that we love, they hardly speak any English. So, of course, we got the menu, but but I wanted to be able to speak it so they would think I was really cool. Did not help me. I was like, I'm too
Oh,
old.
there is here in Texas, there is this shoe store at Rancho and Rio Grande. And of course, the way I pronounce things in Spanish, people say you sound so like a gringa. I said, I know. This is you're a horrible Latina. And I go, I know. So I'm trying to speak Spanish. And I said, I want nobody there was speaking English that day. And then the person was behind me. She knew me. And she said, "Gosh, stop it. Stop it. You're embarrassing yourself with this Spanish." I said, I know. So I decided to learn Spanish now, but it's not that hard. It's just I don't roll the R. My R is like French R. It's not like a so I don't roll very well.
Yeah, to do
And
that.
our L sound like a U. So there is a little difference, but I don't know. Connie,
Well,
no Connie, Nani. I think I'm gonna go before my head
yeah, get you
explodes.
some
I'm
rest.
gonna
I
put
need
my
my
head in.
Yeah, thank
I
you
had
for
to put
coming
in
on.
cold water poop. the ice
My
helmet.
son keeps calling me on the phone, and I've got to figure out why this phone is not ringing.
Yeah, I'm
Tell
out
me to
here
go to bed.
too.
Shut up. But thank you guys for coming. It was fun. Come back, Jane. We'll chit and chat.
Yes.
Do you see this? Do you see
Yeah.
these? This is all cortisone. Cortisone. I look like
Mine is nothing. Mine is chocolate chip cookies. Chocolate chip cookies.
no. The funny thing,
Mine's gone. I need some of yours. Give me some.
You
I'm
can
gonna
have
put
all
it in a
mine. You
bag.
can have all the.
I was sending you 40 pounds, but no, you talk to the USPS and they increased the price of the thing. So your fault, Kim.
I'm not taking no steroids. They better not even ask me. They better
Well,
not
I
even
had
tell me to.
bronchitis
So.
really, really bad. I was taking Rinvoq, and that's upper respiratory infection. And when the first line is like this, people taking Rinvoq get serious infection. Some of these people died of taking Rinvoq.
Oh God.
If you're taking Rinvoq, so the first 7
Yeah.
lines is like, you take this and you might die. Die. I was like, my friend said, what? How much is that? I said 1,800 with insurance. I have no idea how much if you don't. And then she said, I'm paying a lot for these poison in a box. I said, yeah. But when I took, I could move my hands and feet and knee. I could go up and down stairs. Without it, I can't. It hurts a lot. So,
I need to get out of here.
want-
Bye, Miss Tina.
but I'm gonna
Bye.
go to bye, Miss
I can't see
Tina.
nothing. Okay, I love you guys. I'll see you guys
Bye,
again.
Tina. I don't even think she's there.
Love you. I tried to get her attention.
Bye, everybody. Love you.
Bye.
Night.